Alright. I'm live. Better late than never. Better late than never. We started mid-key. I wasn't going to go live today because I'm starting later than usual. I had like some IRL things to do. Oh boy. Oh man.
To think Ramath would do this.
But we're starting a bit later than usual, so honestly I wasn't even going to go live today. But I got two people in game asking me to go live. They're like, "Where are you at today? I was looking for your stream." So alas, we are live. Let's go and deflect that one back. I wanted to do some Mistweaver keys today though. I had some like tragic keys last night off stream. Where I did an Alcathar Academy 18 that we missed by 6 seconds, and it was just like, it was so brutal. And then I did a Pit of Saran that we were killing. I'm probably going to die here. We were crushing the Pit of Saran. But our tank missed count. Oh yeah, someone's dying here. I probably should just... Ooh, nice. I think he got immune. I do not think we meant to pull all this together. And even if so, like, I feel like I just didn't have enough cooldowns for this. But we're making it. We're making it so far. But yeah, we missed an Algathar by 6 seconds, and then we missed a Pit of Saran because our tank missed count. We had 99.8%. It was so brutal. So brutal.
Have a pleasant.
Goodness, man. Yikes. Nerfs! I know, right? Why you nerfing my monk? Why you nerfing us? Uh-oh. Okay, I might have to cocoon this guy. No, we can... This evoker keeps typing like tech. Like, dude, just play the key. We're fine. Ugh. Warlock. Yeah, I got 2 messages today like, dude, why aren't you streaming? I see you won. I was like, dude, it's so much later than I normally go live. But you know what? They're right. I shouldn't care what time it is. I wanted to stream. I've been wanting to push some keys. I know we're doing our all healers challenge where we're doing all healers to 15s. But I don't know. I've also just been on a kick where I want to get some IO. Been slamming 18s, but like I said, like I've been getting so unlucky at the end of these keys. Watching these guys as they die. Okay, good on the DPS for not bursting these guys.
Policy demands compliance.
Got a pretty fun comp here. I mean, I love Warlocks this season. I feel like they're so broken. They're so good at keeping themselves alive, and they do such good damage. But then also we have a Ret Paladin. I haven't done many keys with a Ret Paladin. And then obviously like Evoker. Evoker's getting so much hype. But I'm not going to lie. So far in all the keys I've done, like Evoker's felt like a trap. I feel like you really need to have like an organized group with an Og Evoker to get the full value from it. I mean, that goes without saying. But like to get like close to full value even. How's everyone doing today? Like I said, today's going to be just pushing on the Mistweaver, just really chill keys. Well, the keys aren't going to be chill, but we're going to be chilling while doing them. Because I wasn't intending to stream, so we're just vibing. Alright, I have Chi-Ji. Gotta watch out for these guys over here. I don't think I need to Chi-Ji this. Yeah, we're all living as long as they don't tag that puddle there. They should be fine. But hey, yeah, we also have to get our key pushing in before they nerf us, man. I feel like that's that Shayloon's nerf's gonna hurt in Mythic Plus. You're definitely gonna feel it. Like I was doing an Algathar earlier. I was just pushing up my 17, and we did an Algathar, and I was just like using my full stack Shayloons to slam Shayloons on the tank on the first pool of Algathar. And man, it just like, it literally lay on hands. So I'm like, okay, that is kind of crazy. But man, it's gonna suck to see it go. Let's go ahead and conduit. Ooh, that got close. Barely got that one before it went into the boss. I was trying not to conduit because it'd be really nice to come out of this fight without with conduit. How's it going today, guys? Hopefully everyone's doing well. Like I said, I'm doing very good, but man, I feel robbed of the keys that I did last night.
Compliance is not optional.
You know, it's crazy. They're so quick to address things that need to be nerfed, but like you would think they would also be buffing our Apex talent, right? Like, what's up with that? Why aren't we touching the Apex talent? It's the Apex. It's supposed to be the best of the best. Die, boss, die. So we have a Warlock in here, which means that we're likely gonna skip the final mini boss of the double mini boss pool. Oh god, it hit the evoker right after he took like a bolt or melee or something. Too complex, just throwing percent nerfs or buffs easy. I know, right? Okay. Yikes. I know, right? Yo, what's up, Grumpy Guppy? How are you doing today? Basically, as long as these bolts don't like also pile onto the glaive damage, we should be fine to just spin it. I also have every cooldown coming into this corridor. I'm gonna send a cocoon on the evoker here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I keep pressing buttons and it's not working. I feel like my... I kept pressing Rising Sun Kick. But I guess I thought that I had pressed Thunder Focusy and didn't? I don't know, man. That was kind of... That got sus. I was just AFK there for a second while people died. That is not good. Alright, I have Conduit, I have Chi-Ji, I have Revival. Really want to line Conduit up for the far pool here. The Evoker's getting targeted. And he has the... That's so stupid. Goodness, dude. They are an actual liability, that spec. It's ridiculous. They always die, man. It's like, if someone's gonna die in a key, it's the Og Evoker. Oh, man. I did an 18 Magisters last night. We made it to the mini bosses before the final boss, and oh my goodness, I mean that was kicks, but man, there should not be this many casts going off, dude. I mean, he got like double bolted there. There's nothing we can do about that. Here, I'm very scared of this pool because I don't have like anything. Like literally, I don't have anything, so I had to commit so much on that. But we have Power Pot, we have Lust, and we have Spin. The power of Spin just on our side. I just need to buy 15 seconds and dispel the Evoker at all costs. Also, we're cleaving these other guys down so fast, I'm worried that we're going to kill them. And my spins aren't going to heal as much. I'm dying here. I'm dying here. Oh my goodness, man. It's fine. It's fine.
Stand down. I have permission from Lord Thamar himself.
Liar! None shall lay hands on the Cynosure!
Oh, no.
The Cynosure remains here! Dilf it all!
Said he had 0 defensives 3 times. I mean, it happens, but like I had to overcommit early in that pool to keep him alive.
Speak no more! unrelenting.
That is pretty troll. I tried to move in. Move the glaive under me. We're fine though. We recover. We recover. We had a very sloppy corridor leading to this boss, but it's okay. I've literally had worse, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's definitely not a good thing. Alright, I have conduit. We're chilling. Yeah, but just watching the evoker die as my life cocoon and conduit are at like sub 5 seconds left on cooldown is so tragic.
Speak no more. I am unyielding.
Petition to rename life cocoon to og cocoon. I know, right? Oh my goodness, preach. Ugh, that thing lives on those guys. It's ridiculous. Like, oh, well, Monk has mitigation through our Soothing Mist. Yeah, I don't want to spend a whole piece Soothing Misting an Augmentation Evoker. Just give them, make them less squishy outside of their defenses. And give us an actual external. Come on now. Yeah, I feel like I also would have died had I not popped the power pot on that last fool. Just go in conduit here to keep it safe.
Speak no more.
Saying him first because he's sacked. He had a few seconds left on sack.
I am unrelenting. Mark for defeat.
It's crazy how much easier this boss is when you have a Demon Hunter, or I'm sorry, a Death Knight. Because Death Knights can, if they get marked, they can just immune it. And you only have one dot to heal through. So much easier. What's up, Tulse? How are you doing? Good to see you.
Mark for defeat.
Alright, I think we still are fine on time. We'll still maybe get 2 lusts, maybe? No, we might not be on 2 lust paid. Actually, no, we are. We're gonna get 1 in like most of a second lust. Like, we basically...
Help me remove the
Ooh,
wards
sick
around the
rescue.
finisher.
Because I saw our lust, our sated timer was 6 minutes right as this went down to 17 minutes. So, yeah, we're just across the threshold for 2 more lusts. The glaive debuffed us so much damage. Yeah, it's so bad. And my danders has stopped showing it. So, like, I don't even know, man. Making it hard for, like, no reason.
Serrano, the void has broken through.
Alright, but now this is... So I did this key, the same exact key with a group. It was like a group of 4 people, and they were flying. Like, they were, I'm telling you, were so ahead on pace. Because they were some, like, big push group, they were, like, doing these crazy pulls. I'm talking, like, every single pull that we did was crazy. Which was fun. It was really fun. It was, like, really challenging, but, man, it put me to the test. By a lot, too, man. It was brutal. So I'm going to pop a defensive here. And then just spin. Goodness, 7% health. It's crazy. You do want to use a defensive for that because these guys heal off of how much damage they do. So you don't want them to heal a bunch, so you try to mitigate. That's why I use my defensive. Although I know I'm probably not at risk of dying there. Just making those guys heal less, right? Really important. But hey, welcome in everyone. I know, like I said, we started the stream a lot later, and you know, I'm kind of bouncing between like Mistweaver keys and doing the All Healers series, so I appreciate you guys just hanging around, just vibing with me. You guys are super chill. Yeah, what's up, Matt Al? Good to have you here. We are, I think, on track to time this key. I think I'm like 3 out of 8 of the way to Resil 18. It's kind of sad though because I got to like Brazil 17 and then I just like stopped playing the monk. Like I stopped pushing keys. So I need to get back on the grind. I started last night. I was just like laying in bed and I was like, I can't sleep until I get some IO. Then I came upstairs, got 2 IO. I swear. I did a key that I had already timed trying to push my key up, and I was like, you know what? I can sleep now. 2 IO is IO. We take that. Me square. Me LB Ninja. That's warrior talk for you. Me square. That's like the most warrior statement I've ever seen. So what we did in the key last night, why we didn't time the Magister's Terrace, is the guy pulled this whole room, and he had just pulled like a bigger pool than we just did outside. Like there wasn't like a pool in between. It was like one gigantic pool into the next, and I just could not I could not heal this. I think I also took a bolt to the face, so I died, and then the group wiped. And I was like, you know what? We were so ahead on schedule. One, that was such an unnecessary double pool, but we were so ahead on schedule that like we're still kind of on track to time it, right? I'm gonna pop a power pot here, and I'm going to conduit. But it was so unnecessary that we still had time to time the key, right? So we get up, everyone like gets up, we revive, then we go back in here for the pool again. The tank pulls the same thing. I'm like, dude, we still have time, even if you just split these two pools. Like he pulled that, all of this over here to this guy. So we come back into this room. We're like, okay, we're gonna do this pool again, sure. The moment, I mean the exact moment that we aggroed this Void Caller, he started his channel. His like big AoE pulsing channel. It basically like one-shot all of us. I wasn't in range to hit anything. Like I didn't have revival, so we all just like insta-wiped again. Because I think it like messed up his spell queuing, like us dying when we did. Maybe I have no idea why it did what it did, but it basically just like caused another wipe again. So it was very sad. I got a cocoon the paladin apparently. Also YouTube, you guys, I have no idea what you guys are saying yet. I don't have YouTube chat pulled up quite yet. I started this the stream while we were starting this key, so I'm a bit behind. Please bear with me. But once I load up YouTube, it'll show me all of y'all's chats and stuff that y'all did throughout the key. So if y'all are saying stuff, I have no idea what it is, so go crazy. No, don't go too crazy, but go crazy. I feel bad. LB needs ghost chat, so I did download it, but I couldn't get it showing my YouTube chat as well. I meant to reach out to Brutal yesterday, but I forgot. But I could not get it to show my YouTube chat as well as my Twitch chat. Does this just fall off? Do I have to heal through it? Okay. Guess I gotta heal through it. Also, I'm afraid of using ghost chat because it would be like right here on my screen too. And I just know the kind of person that I am, I would like look at chat like constantly on a pool and just like die all the time. Let's send Thunder Focus Tea, although it feels like kind of a waste sending it here. But if I can just use Thunder Focus Tea to heal through these 3-man mechanics, then I can save like Conduit for the puddle drops. Oh yeah, we need to send Lust early. That is smart. I know it's smarter to Lust at 50% on this boss, but when the timer's like kind of close-ish, it is just smart to give yourself a little cushion, I guess. Like the most efficient time to Lust is when you have 5 bosses to cleave on, but yeah, we're just making it so like if we have a death later, we'll still get 2 Lusts here. Very smart from the tank. I'm literally inside of you! Okay, it's just bugging. I think it's just bugging. That's so cringe. Okay. Okay, here I'm gonna conduit. I don't know which boss. Oh, I'm targeting the main boss. Okay, that's not a good time to dip into a puddle, but it's a wasted cocoon. I would have loved to have cocoon for the next mechanic. I'm just gonna revive this next mechanic if I'm being real. So we're going to spread some enveloping mist and then Revival it. Four seconds. About to get the old suck, so I'm gonna have to. Okay, good. I got sucked far, so I can pop Chi-Ji. I feel like I can blackout kick these guys, but I'm afraid to if I'm being totally real with you guys. I know it's not necessary because look how healthy we are, but I was afraid. Also, I have been cooking up a build. I don't think it's the truth. We're gonna have to defensive and cocoon here. But I've been cooking up a build where you're playing very similar to this build, the no Apex build, but you're playing rushing wind kick. And I timed no, I DC'd. I DC'd right after we killed the second to last boss in a Windrunner Spire. And I just didn't come back in time. We were so on pace, too. It's the second time this week I had DC'd from a Windrunner Spire, which is very frustrating. But the first one we timed, it just wasn't an IO upgrade for me. But I DC'd during a Windrunner Spire, but I was playing a rushing wind kick build, and it was super fun. Like, it was actually really good in that dungeon specifically. I wouldn't really take it into other dungeons, so trust me, I'm not just saying that. I have tried. I tried it in a Myasar Caverns. The build was not built for Myasar Caverns. LB Stream, what's up, Misala? I know, I had gotten a message. Was it from you? I got a message from someone in game, and they're like, dude, why aren't you streaming today? I see you on. I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. So we have a Warlock Gate, and we pulled, if you remember, we pulled that pack right before you go into the Runic Glaive hallway. We pulled that pack to the left of us, where we lost the Evoker like once or twice. I guess that doesn't really narrow it down. If I'm being okay, that's toxic. It's not the Evoker's fault. It's B.Lizards, but we pulled that pack, so we're ahead on count so that we can skip these two mini bosses. I think that's the game plan. Dude, my target jumped away from me twice there, so I just sat there AFK like a good 2 seconds. Okay, I need the Evoker to keep their defensives here. I don't know why they just popped Obsidian Scales. That was like the least Obsidian Scales moment I think I've seen in a minute. Pretty sure we're skipping, yeah, because this will give us plenty of percent. We need 3, and this is gotta be more than 3, right? Okay, yeah, Warlock's already kind of positioning himself. I'll wait for that swirly just in case. I have no idea if that would actually do anything, but alright, final boss time. We have 6 minutes. That's plenty of time.
I know what to do. I'll need to
We will also have Lust later in this fight. I mean, maybe. Actually, I don't know now.
What?
Why is our Lust timer like weird now? That's weird. Maybe it's about to fall down to 5. I don't really know. All the pinging's about. I'm just gonna keep focusing on healing though. I'm being real with you guys. The reason why I threw Cocoon there is because I plan on conduiting here soon. I'm going defensive though. One power pot. I have the cheap power pots. They're not. I do have some of the big ones in my bags for when I do like even bigger keys, but I was like, these will do for now, right? And yeah, I mean, it's literally giving myself like another weapon every little bit, you know. Oh, sorry, Tim. I got you, buddy. Calm down. I feel like I'm working the desk of a hotel, and this guy just has that little bell. It's like waiting for his service. Okay, let's go and pop Gigi here. Ooh, the Evoker's the last person we need getting hit by orbs. I will soak. Okay, we will both soak. Just gonna soak him. Miss the Evoker. Ooh, I saw his little image here. That scared the pee out of me, dude. I literally just wet my chair. That's not at all what happened, but close, honestly. Saw his little image there, not standing in the thing. Alright, let's go ahead and conduit here. Kind of sad that I can't really cleave everyone with the conduit. Conduit's a very low range. But coming out of conduit, I'm going to spread some hots. Just keep everyone nice and covered through this. Good defensive from the Evoker. The finest out of Revival. Gonna soak this. Gonna drink Mana Tea. Can I soak that one too? I'm not even gonna do it. I don't know if you can soak 2 in a row, actually. I've never for science that. That does seem like something I would for science though in a lower key. I don't know why I never tried it. Got my cocoon ready. Just gonna cocoon the Evoker, just keep him safe for a bit. Also, it makes my Ancient Teachings funnel into 4 health bars if he's full, so that's very nice. I see you, buddy. Calm down. Still got Revival. Let's go ahead and drink some Mana Tea. Hit Revival for safety. Dude, clean! Cleanest key ever, dude. Hey, we're actually 3,600. I can stop lying in my notes. Oh, God. Oh, man. 3,600. Easy, 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 easy. Like I said, there's literally some blood, sweat, and tears. Oh, dude, the Evoker said, I felt so safe there. That's weird because I never feel safe. Dude, that's so kind. I'm going to say that hallway, I had to overcommit CDs. Sorry, you were sacrificed. Oh my god, I literally did kind of sacrifice him to keep the other 4 of us alive. Like, it had to be done, man. It had to be done. I appreciate you, Damien, coming. Okay, YouTube chat, I am so sorry. I need to get you guys pulled up. Give me one moment, dude. We just absolutely slammed that key. I was like, I have no CDs. I'm sorry. My cocoon and CD were at 3 when you last died. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna say GG. Alright, YouTube chat, I'm coming. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But we absolutely slammed that. Alright, what's next? We still need some 18s though. We still need some 18s. Alright, YouTube chat. The last button to click, and then we have you pulled up. There we go. Yo, an 18 dude, what a BCO. What's up, Matt Edwards? How are you doing? Andy Sun, late stream pound. Yeah, it definitely is a late time to start. I apologize for that. I had some IRL stuff to do. I even debated not streaming. But someone sent me a message like, "Hey, why aren't you streaming?" So yeah. Hey, new here. Would you mind me asking some Mistweaver questions? Yeah, I do not mind at all, Morpay. Like I said, I started the stream mid-key, so I did not have time to answer YouTube questions for a bit. But also, I was in the middle of a very, very intense key at the end, so I was focused up. But absolutely, feel more than free to ask questions. That's what I'm here for. All right. Hopefully you're still around. I know it is frustrating being on like one platform and they don't answer. Brother Bear got to keep your streak. That's right, dude. 35 streams is crazy, especially when I've been streaming at night, Brother Bear. I tried to shake you off. You know what I mean? I'm like trying to lose you. No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. What was I doing? I was trying to queue up to another key. We got 2 Masters 18s. Yikes. Okay. Was that my key? It was. Okay, so my key became a 19 Skyreach. Let's see. Let's see. Constantly thinking about swapping a class, fully knowing that I can push 15 and higher as Holy Paladin. Just have this weird feeling that if I swap, I'll magically become better. Oh man, I get that. I totally get that. I'm like, I try to convince myself not to swap to Resto Druid every tier because they're always so good. Like, all right, let's try the 19. Who knows, man? Who knows? We're probably gonna try 19, then quickly try the 18 after. So, yeah, we'll see. 19 Skyreach is a big key, like big key. H Valley about to get a buff. Yeah, another buff. But more pay. Hopefully you're still here. I'm so sorry. But can I whisper you on? Can I whisper you? I can't. Maybe they're in the Discord. Let me shoot them a message. Oh, also I haven't posted in Discord. Let's just say, everyone, late stream today. Slamming Mistweaver keys. Alright, and then let me see. Let me see if Morpay is in the Discord. Morpay, hopefully I don't see anyone. Dang. We missed him. I feel like we missed him. Dang. What other healer would you recommend as a Mistweaver myself? I tried Resto Druid and Shaman last season and found it so boring. Should I give Paladin a shot? Yeah, I think Paladin is very, very fresh right now. Like, it's super fun. Very much fun. Everything's bland compared to Mistweaver. I know, right? Once you've had the best. It's like, it's hard to go to anything else, right? I appreciate you, Dayman Cometh. GG's indeed. Okay, let's find some people. Genetics? Is this the Smite Genetics? Or is this just a random... Do they just happen to have the same name? There's a Smite Pro named Genetics, and I know a lot of Smite Pros play WoW, and a lot of them have swapped to WoW since Smite scene has kind of like gone down a bit. Yeah, of course, Lauren. The thing is, like, everyone has different tastes, so like you might try one healer and like love it, you know, or another and hate it. I don't know why, but Ardra just feels weird to play. Probably because I used to play reactive healers always. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is weird. You're like always meant to be applying hots, right? Like, kind of bad. Not bad, but like kind of boring. Or different, I guess. This guy said, yo, what's up? I'm going to say, about a time at 19. What about you? Alright. What do we want? I think I want a Warlock. I know I want like a Soothe. Who gives like a Soothe and like good CC? I mean, like, I know like a Druid would be nice. Like either Druid DPS would be really nice here. So they can Typhoon the Eagle thing away. Yeah, Feral Druid, they have a Soothe, they have good AoE, they have a little bit of off heals. Do I need an Evoker? Thing is, like, I don't want to deal with an Evoker on the beam hallway thing. If I'm being real, I might go Shaman. It's an Elisham. Let's try it. Let's go Oglis. Hunter with Trank Shot. I just don't like Hunter's damage profile, especially in this dungeon. I feel like it's not... Maybe, like... I might have a mix-up, but I think, like, Beast Mastery would be fine in this dungeon, because it's, like, every big pool is fine. They said Kage's good. Times my AA 18 with them. Okay, I'll trust the tank. So we have a B-Res, we have Elisham, and I guess letting your Elisham and Warlock just pop off on damage seems fine. We have a very weird comp, but hey, I always gravitate toward this comp because of the colors, man. The color. Yo, Vlad, calm down. What's good, Vlad and Co? How are y'all doing? Dude, y'all look hella cute today, let me tell you. Y'all look insanely cute. No, no, no. I beat you to it. Yeah, it's all you guys. How's the streaming going? I see your series is popping off, dude. Very well deserved. Dude, it is so nice to have you here. How'd the stream go, Vlad? Or I guess, definitely not Vlad, right? I think I'm out of a consume, which is so annoying. I keep having to buy so many consumes. Let's just hearth. It's not that deep. Also, I need to move my big power pot here. Look at that sun glow glowing on. I guess it kind of is, but it's like kind of getting, well, it's not even getting dark outside, but it will soon. You watched an episode like 2 hours ago? I need to tune in, Vlad. I haven't watched like any YouTube lately, which is like so unlike me. So unlike me. And whenever I do watch YouTube, I never watch WoW content. But I will say your videos are the ones that I do watch when I do watch it. Went great. Got a lot of gear. Oh, that's so good. I just started like my all healers grind, and I'm afraid of gear. People have convinced me to push further than we normally push. Instead of doing, I need to augment runes. Instead of doing all healers to 3k, they convinced me to do all healers to all 15s, and like. I know I can do it given enough time, but what I'm afraid of is like I'm gonna have to grind like hella gear. I'm gonna have to just like slam sixes all night long, basically. Like if I could do like an auto farm and have like, you know how they have those big farms for like with all the solar panels and stuff, dude. If I can set one of those up that just keeps like my alt grinding overnight, dude, that'd be so nice. Where am I headed? I'm headed to Skyreach. It's literally my key. Come on. What are we doing? Alright. We have our consume. We got this, man. We got this. We're trying to... we're trying... Operative word here. Trying. Plus 11. I got to skedaddle, though. It was an 11-hour stream, dude. You are a machine. You are a machine. Need some dating time. I feel you there. Well, I guess I feel Danny there. I would need some Vlad time, too. So, but hey, enjoy your night. Definitely not Vlad. Definitely well-deserved. 11 hours constantly streaming is a lot. It's a lot of time streaming, so props to you. But shout out to everyone that just joined. Nice to see you guys. We just timed an 18 Magister's Terrace, and we're going to hope to keep that going. Yo, Rob, your message was what convinced me to go live. I was late getting to my computer today. I was like, I saw your message. I was like, he's right. I should stream. He's right. What's up, Rob? You ready to down some dragons tonight? We're progging on... What are those bosses called? I don't even know what those bosses are called. One tip, if you go inside the Dawnwell, you'll be directly ported to the city. Found that out yesterday. I'm not falling for it. Hold on. If it's what I'm thinking of, are you talking about where is it? Is here, right? The Dawnwell? Are you talking about this like big hole here? Is that what you're talking about? That kills you. What? I'm not falling for it. I don't trust. But hey, Rob, I appreciate the Prime sub, dude. I didn't even see that. Thank you for the Bezos bucks. They go a huge... Wait, oh, Wait, MM? Marksman was gutted? Uh-oh. What'd they do? I mean, BM's still good, right? Inside the Sunwell, I can't trust. I'll do it, but just know I'm on to you. I'll try it. Still falling for the AUG bait. I know, right? We just timed a key with an AUG. It was an 18, and it went pretty well. The AUG did die a lot, though. I'll be real, but it wasn't, like, his fault. Well, I mean, look, I had to overcommit cooldowns at times that I did not want to, and it was because he was dying when I didn't think he'd be dying, so, I mean... I don't know. Call it what you want. Am I NA or EU? I am NA. Provided you finish the main quest. Oh, I have not finished the main quest. Once I get all the power from the story, I'm too ADHD to go back, if I'm being real. I wish it wasn't that way. It's just the wiring I was given. Okay, this dungeon. Do I want to make any swaps? I've been tinkering back around with this build just with 2-minute Chi-Ji, and I actually like it on some dungeons. Depending on the pools, like that we do. Man, LB actually using consumes in a chat. I know, right? I know, right? Rob would be the one to call out. And look, I'm the only one in this 19 with a rune. That's cringe, man. That is cringe. And I actually have power pots too, Rob. I'm in. I mean, I realized just how much I was like shorting myself by not using these. Okay, let's do this. We're locked in, guys. I feel like they saw that I'm only resilient 17, saw that this is a 19, and were like, this guy's not going to time this key, I'm not using consumes. But then that's going to lead to us not timing it. And yes, that is me planting a seed, so I have an excuse for when I am the reason we don't time this key. And that's how it's done. Yeah, we have an Og for that. Okay, I have Chi-Ji for this next Dire Screech. Popping an offensive for Dreadwind. Double bleed. I kind of just have to sit here and soothe the mist, don't I? As no bueno. We'll take it though. Oh, don't kill my boy! At least this Ogre has big waves, so I can see his defensives. The other one didn't. I couldn't see his defensives. They were being covered by the Holy Paladin, or the prop Ret Paladin, so maybe I could see him. They were covered. Here I don't have much, so I'm gonna plan to revival the first Screech. Okay. Says I don't have much on me. Pull more. I mean, he's correct to do so, but actually I'm gonna save my spin. Yeah, I saw that I had a Dance of Chi-Ji proc, so I just chose not to press spin for a bit. Blade Rush is terrifying. I always forget just how much this bleed does. Okay, this next Screech I should have Conduit for. Oh, don't die, don't die. I saw that Dreadwind going to him and he dropped low. Okay, Dire Screech, I'm gonna Conduit. God, that bleed is terrifying. I had my roll double jump fingers ready there. What's the add-on that shows durability? I have no idea. Was that not, I don't know what that was, if I'm being real. I should know my own add-ons. I don't. Oh, man, that's a bleed remove. Is that, so what is it that when people do ready checks, you can see it? I think that's just NDT. Mythic Dungeon Tools, maybe? Could be wrong. Okay, let's tap a real food. I will put Cursor, says the Warlock, with nothing, no other explanation. I will put Cursor. I will click button. Is my response. I don't know what to tell you, man. Alright. Gotta push up my glasses for this boss, man. Do I have my Transcendence Transfer keybound? I see Transfer, but I'm gonna have to set up Transcendence. What are they wanting us to... Oh, he bleed removed the guy that I cocooned, which, I mean, look, we both had the same thought. I don't think either of us are wrong. Just, like, support the guy that's most vulnerable. Do I have Power Pot? Oh, I do see Transcendence. Okay, we should be good for final boss. Bleed removed himself. Oh my goodness. Kept pressing the wrong button. The big key struggle, or the big key nerves, I guess, are kind of getting to me. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Gotta remember to breathe. Man, you know you haven't taken a good breath in a while when you take a breath and you're like, that kind of hurt. Oh, that's not good. I have conduit. I'm just choosing to Shaylins through it. Because I want to conduit the one in this phase, just to make it safer. Just gonna cocoon him so he knows not to pop anything, but then I also think he popped scales at the same exact moment that... I mean, you can't fault people for pressing their defensive. I like that he's using his defensive. I just kind of wish that we were in comms, because then we could prevent that. I feel like I'm gonna cocoon you here, don't worry. Yeah, power pot for this phase. Definitely should not have Thunder Focus Teed there. I'm gonna revival this one. Yeah, we definitely need to move sides here. We just cluttered that side pretty heavily. That's my ringtone, sorry about that. Cocoon plus defensive plus GG is going to be plenty, and I'll have conduit coming out of this boss for the big tank killer pack up ahead. There's Thunder Focus T, Rising Sun Kick cycle with hey, we got loot! Hey! Shout out to Bugs! Oh, that's funny. Tongue W. That's a big message. What could it mean? This dude's just like, dude, I have a sick tongue. Huge dub. Okay, I gotta watch my feet. Focus up. My glasses feel kind of blurry here. So if I die, we're blaming the glasses. Alright, excuse locked and loaded. We're ready here. Tank is kiting, so I'm gonna wait until his rock fades. And I'll help him with another one. And then I see that cap stun is ending. I'm going to stun again. Then I am going to help the tank. I have cocoon, locked and loaded. I would like not to cocoon coming into this hallway, but this is definitely one of the times to cocoon is on that pack, cocooning your tank. I don't want to drink all my mana T-stacks, but I do want to make sure I'm fine. Okay, pulling two together is actually pretty good for us. So I can pop Chi-Chi and just spin it. Hey, pop the sentence. I am going to cocoon him just to keep him extra safe. So that he can just blast during his ascendance. Definitely don't want to kite or like dodge all the way over there. So then I'll pull more. It's on me. I might conduit this. In fact, I will. I'm going to make sure I'm in range of the shaman. So he also gets the healing from my conduit. I'm not going to press Shayloons for a second. Alright. Definitely could have been more aggressive with my spinning on that pack. But, hindsight's 2020, and I wear some big dork glasses, so we should know better. Might have to revival here? No, we have enough to spin off of, I think. Ooh, that was a risky breath, but hey, you know what? I like it. I don't know why I touched death that guy. Good lock cookie. That had to have been lock cookie. Plus like Verdant Embrace maybe? Do Ogvokers get Verdant Embrace still, or was that like a... Am I just like way behind on that one? Okay, I have 1 minute on my power pot. So far, I'm doing good about keeping track of my power pot because it's kind of lining up with with lust actually, which is pretty good. Sorry guys, I am not very attentive to chat right now. I am very locked in. I appreciate you guys and your patience. Okay, I might defensive this one. He says he insta-pops defensive. Basically, just get to... Whenever it's a warlock, I just get to pogo back and forth between the other two people. Pretty nice. Here I have conduit, but do I want to conduit? Kind of sucks me soaking 2 in a row. Also, I'm kind of out of range of everyone, so I'm going to kind of scoot in. It's kind of risky. I just really want my conduit to also cleave heal everyone. It's a 20-yard range, which is absolutely nothing. I'm going to soothing miss someone before the supernova goes off, just for the added mitigation. It's only 6%, but hey, things will overkill you by like 1% sometimes, so we take it. Just reapply hots coming into this phase. I don't have defensives here. I do have cocoon, and it looks like I'm going to have to soak here. That's okay. Our Og Evoker doesn't have defensives either, and here he is soaking, so... Yeah, that was extra risky. Oh, tank not like this! How long can I tank this? Yes, Augaboker, please take it from me. I'm dry. Oh, what killed him there? Supernova. Okay, what do I have? I have Thunderfolk's Tea to heal this next one, so I'm just gonna punch and kick. I do have my defensive. The Evoker does not have his, so I would ideally like to soak this one. Oh, there's another one over here. Oh, Warlock, you're the tanky of all of us. You're the tankiest of all of us. I had to send a Thunderfolk's Tea. Cocoon. Okay, I have Conduit for this next one. I'll be able to tank it. Warlock's tanking this one, though. Who can I look to help? Well, Tank's going to soak the Evoker. I'm going to Conduit so that we're healthy coming out of this one for the Supernova. Alright. Now I have Chi-Ji to shield us coming into the next Supernova. I have to pop Chi-Ji to heal through this one, though. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm going to stay in front of the Shaman. See, he doesn't have defensives, so I want to stay in front of him so he feels like he can pass it to me, which is good. Okay, is it Supernova or no? I've kind of lost track. Let's spread some Enveloping Mist for this one. I don't have defensive, but I do have Cocoon. I see the Evoker's pretty light on defensive, so I'm going to look to Cocoon him here. I'm going to spot heal someone else. Ooh. That kind of messed me up, though. I thought he was pinging, like, take over. That's so bad. That is so bad. And right before Supernova, too. That's so troll, man. I threw very hard. It's okay. 2 deaths. This timer is tight, but it's not the tightest. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. That was... I'll have to watch that one back, but... That ping, I thought he was saying take over, because he dropped down to, like, 30, and then pinged himself. I'm like, okay. We cooked? No. We are never cooked. We are never cooked, good sir. We have big damage. LB Ninja, finally you turned on stream. Anthony, I appreciate you. Are you the one that messaged me in game? Oh god, I might throw down a rock here. Nah, that was actually a bad rock. I don't know why I did that. That keeps this guy away. Okay, but the tank was like, hey, I like that rock. We're sending another one. So, maybe not the worst rock. Now we have leg sweep. The thing is, I should not be spinning here. As long as no one's taking damage, I should be just funneling damage into these guys. Spinning's kind of throwing here because I'm getting rid of the funnel for the DPS. That was bad on my part. Okay, we have everything on this boss. I have no stacks of mana tea. I do have power pot. We have lust. We are on track to time because we have double lust lined up. I'm gonna try to preserve cooldowns early on, so I might send Chi-Ji, just because it's a 1 minute cooldown and it scales into lust pretty well. I'm gonna save my Thunder Focus Tea for the ad. I'm also gonna power pot when the ad spawns. Keep it on the edge. I don't like that he pushed it back under boss though, if I'm being real. Okay, before he spawns the next one, let's spread around some Soothing Mists. Extend them. A little bit more to the outside. I can't attack the target. Yes, you can, and you will. Spread some hots. I don't want a revival here, but I will if I have to. Got like one tick too many off. I am also low on mana. What the heck? Yeah, I have Conduit here. That's Zephyr, so I'm not going to send Conduit. I might revival though. Here, I'll Conduit. I'm going to Conduit the ad. I need to hit it with damage, though, to shield my allies from my trinket. It's pretty troll. Move it very clear away from that egg. Spy the tank. Go and pop Chi-Ji down. Hey, buddy, you can run from it. What are we doing? I'm gonna cocoon the Evoker here, so I'm not really worried about his health bar. Okay, I'm actually terrified of his health bar. I'm terrified of everyone's health bar. We're all dying. What? Tank, you're throwing! You're throwing! I don't care that the boss is low. Oh, no. The boss was in touch death range. We should have committed, but no one like pinged or anything. I'm just sitting here doing mechanics. Oh, that's so corny, man. That is so corny. I'm not gonna lie, I was not looking at the boss's health bars. Oh, that's sad. We were kind of, well, I don't know. Looking at the timer, let's see, we just lost 1:15. So we were at about like 9 minutes, roughly. I feel like that's plenty of time to do the last bit leading up to the boss. It's very tough pool, so, I mean, it wasn't guaranteed, but... Dang, man. We were smoking it, though. We were absolutely smoking that key. Let's see what else is queued up, and if we need to, we can come back to this 18. But we just kind of can't press it. Not gonna lie, if you ever die from you not touch with deathing, you have other issues. I mean, that's true. The thing is, though, is like I would have run up and sure, I'm so down to commit. Come on now, I'll run in and die if I need to. But I honestly was not, like, as a healer, I'm not looking at the health bar there, like, straight up. So, if someone would have pinged it, I probably would have noticed and run up and just touch a death. But like, I don't know, no one said anything, or tank just fell over. I'm sitting here panicking, healing health bars. Like, I don't know. I also, it's not, my touch of death wasn't like guaranteed there either. Like if someone would have pinged it like clearly before and been like commit to the boss, maybe we're fine there. What's the add-on that shows consumed? Yeah, I think that it might be Mythic Dungeon Tools. I could be wrong though. But dang, we could have had that. We could have had that. Get linked spirits so you don't fall off. Linked spirits? Oh, you mean this talent? Linked spirits, where is it? This one? Where I go to an ally? Thing is, like, how much do I trust my ally's positioning? Okay. Group form. When I see you and other healers do high keys, I'm always wondering how you guys don't feel that pressured and how you don't take all the blame for everything. I'm always so stressed when people dying, even if it wasn't my fault. I think, like, the reason why we feel more comfortable coming into these, like, stressful mechanics and stuff is because, like we have these fights, like, scripted almost to this point. Like, I've done these fights for so long on beta and then now on live servers. This is that warrior that we had in the Magister's Terrace. I actually liked having him as a tank. But, like, we've done these keys for so long, like, we know exactly when the big scary things are and how spaced apart they are, roughly. Like, I don't know the exact time. I just, like, can feel it out. Like, I know I can use this cooldown and this cooldown and stuff. Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of reps to, like, just kind of understand how your toolkit can be used against the, you know, what the bosses throw at you and stuff. But then, like, when people die, usually you kind of, like, know what it is. And, like, if I have a script and I'm reading that script and then all of a sudden someone walks in with a gun and shoots someone, you know what I mean? Like, that's not on the script. So, like, if I'm sitting here and I'm healing this big pulsing damage and then someone just, like, gets bolted twice and dies, I can't be expected. You know what I mean? Like, what could I do there, right? If I stop for a global and leg sweep, then we die to the big pulse, you know? Like, that's not my job. How high keys would you say single button assistant? Ooh, I actually don't. Honestly, I'll be real. I don't have any practice with one button assistant, but I would imagine you could probably get away with it in like 12s. I would think so, right? Or maybe even, could you go higher than that, maybe? What's up, Flutie? Also, Mapley Beansies. Mapley Beansies, what a name. You wouldn't happen to go by a different name as well. You have a very similar name to someone else. But, dude, I appreciate the Prime sub, Mapley Beansies. Also, I love the name. Love maple, love beans, and I think, like, aren't, like, baked beans kind of mapley beans? I don't know, but I used to, dude, at the cookout, I get a bowl full of baked beans. That's probably why I look like this now, but love me some baked beans. Hey there, I'm a trader this season, maining Prez and Raid, Flutie. Any other spec and you maintain my respect. Oh, no. I'm just kidding, Flutie. Honestly, Flutie, with a name like Flutie, Prez is a good... Honestly, it fits the name, I think. Also, my light's not on. Oops. Oopsie. Are you talking about a group of one-button players or a single DPS playing one button? I think they're saying, like, how could they heal a key? Oh, my goodness. It's not working. What key level could they heal with one button assistant? I think as a Mistweaver, you could probably heal 12. The thing is, I don't know what one button assistant does for us. I'm sure it just sits there and spam spinning crane kick, which, like, let's be real, how far off is that, you know? But I know, like, in order to properly use one button assistant, you don't, I mean, there's no way to, like, exactly do it, but I probably should have invited this duo, but actually, this guy, I've been wanting to do a queue with him. He seems pretty solid. He keeps queuing up and then declining, so I've been wanting to do a queue with him. Should we get a Shadow Priest in here? Hold up. We have, no, we need a B-Ret. Well, hold on. Shadow Priest? Oh, no, Shadow Priest Mage doesn't cut it, but... need the light for sure. It's a good look. I think it's so clean. I think it's so clean. I'm so happy. I just re-entered puberty. Hold up. That was so bad. I lost my train of thought. This guy just messaged me as I was about to invite him. I have timed 18s. I can see that. The thing is, like, I have this, like, little thing in my head where, like, I don't want to invite someone if they message me, but I was already going to invite this person. But, you know what? A warlock queued up. I like being a warlock. Do I hit double warlock here? Their damage is just so good. So good. Silent Storm 24 with the follow. Thank you guys for the Twitch follows. Y'all are amazing. I kind of want to double warlock it up. I mean, it is a Thursday, so... Oh, they joined. Okay, should I? I don't know if my eye... I mean, it is. I just have this thing where, like, I feel like it's just... It's like... Because if you invite them when they message you, that trains them to keep sending messages and stuff. Then if everyone's doing that, it's like, what? I mean, come on, you know. Just get people who won't die, so you don't... Honestly, should we kick the warlock? Just get people who don't die, and now we won't need it. That's true. That's a honestly huge point. I feel like I owe it to this group to get like a demon hunter. How good is demon hunter though? I don't know. I feel like demon hunter would complete the color scheme here. Little vote. Let's go without an invoker. Let's, you know, keeps it spicy. Let's go with this guy. Tatamanuf. Alright. So now we're given monk debuff, DH debuff. We have shaman buff. Warlock's there. We also have this guy. Dude, we're getting all the weird buffs, man. All the weird ones. What else are we missing? I guess we're missing fort. I guess we kick the warlock and get a priest. Then we need B-res. Can I link my key? Yes, sir. Okay. The thing is, like, I hate healing this first pull in this dungeon. It's so stressful. It is so stressful. Maybe not the first pull, the second pull, because you're not lusted on the second pull. You have the bleed to heal through. I also didn't get an evoker, so we have the bleed to heal through. The good news, though, is that we have a warlock and we have a demon hunter, both of which have a lot of, like, self-healing sustain. I think. I actually don't know what the new demon hunter spec does. I know Havoc. I just, like, knew of them as having big self-sustain. Let me just make sure my wife is okay. She had called. I think she might be leaving work. Let me call her back, because I think she's still at work. Oh, she drove to... Okay. I think she's good. I think she's at, like, a work thing, so we're fine. We're chilling. We are fine. Yo, what's up, Genticle? By the way, welcome in. Then we got Almighty, Genticle, Ceiling Panda, and Flutie in here. That would be a stacked dungeon group. I don't know what specs you all play, but I know you'll at least have a Pres Evoker. It's bare minimum. Honestly, huge brain. If your groups knew you built comps based on color scheme, I don't think they would join you. Oh my god, it's at this point, I mean, it's just the most pug way to form a group. It's like there's going based on vibes, and then there's going based on color palette. Like, I form my groups based on what it's like Marie Kondo's here, and she's like, yeah, this spec sparks joy. This spec does not spark joy. Get them out of here. I think the Warrior's kind of the one that it seems like it doesn't fit, but if you think about it, this is like a fantasy that what these color scheme. Imagine if the Warlock and the Demon Hunter were here. This is like a fantasy space world where you're on like on this planet, and all you see is like the beautiful like purple and blue night sky with like this blue river, and then you have like this one patch of greenery. Kind of think like the Night Fae Covenant, you know? Like this is a very Night Fae group, and you're probably like, well, brown doesn't really fit that. Yeah, there's so many trees on Night Fae, like, or what was that place called? Owl. Oh gosh, what was the Night Fae place called? Oh my gosh, there's the Bastion, Maldraxxus. What was it called? What add-ons tracking defensives? It's Pete's defensive history. Pete. Look at the name Pete on the like Curse Forge or whatever you use, and it should come up. It should come up. Maldraxxus, Revendreth, the Bastion. I keep thinking Skyreach, but that's where we are right now. Night Fae. If I was a Night Fae, I would be... What was the Night Fae zone? Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to get the map out. Where's Orvos? Shadowlands. Ardenweald. Ah! What an idiot. Thank you, Dr. Probe. Thank you. Gosh, man, that was eat me alive. Eat me from the brain. Okay, so my flask, I'll need... Dang. We barely used that flask. Ah, we were cooking that key. What a tragic way to end. Okay, we're still going to use consumes. We're still going to treat it well. I will, though. I will trade out my big pots for small pots. I will, though. I'll use the augment rune. Really, though, power pots are broken. I mean, I feel like a healer that was just put on some new trick, but like getting 600 main stat for 30 seconds, popping this during Lust, you're hitting so much harder. Everyone's so much more safe. Like, you're literally granting yourself an additional weapon. And then some. I mean, maybe not and then some, because your weapon has, like, secondaries and other things, but you're giving yourself that much main stat. That's so good. Like, I know it's literally the trick that everyone knows. It's not, like, a hidden thing, but power pots are so good. And the reason why I'm, like, swapping to the cheap ones are because they're cheap. These are super cheap. I think they're, like, 60 gold each. And you pop like 4 a key, that's 240. That's less than like a feast. And people are so willing to throw like a feast left and right, you know. Alright, let's slam this just like we slammed the 19. We got this. Come on. I was about to say, oh, we're skipping the Raven. Hate that I got like 4 melees in the back there. Gonna conduit this. Honestly, I should not have conduited because that was our lusted overlap, but the reason why I did conduit is because we were getting Blade Rush as well. Popping power pots. Dude, I feel like I just discovered a new tech, but literally it's a consumable that everyone's known about forever. It's just, I'm not a DPS player, so I've always slept on how strong they are. Alright, where's this Raven in her spell cycle? Right next to Screech, gotcha. Yeah, the 18 is so much easier than the 19, I can already tell. I was able to just like pop 2 Shayloons there, and like we healed that just fine. I'm not trying to LOS it, I'm just setting my back up to safety. Yeah, this add-on is very, very good. I highly recommend. We're gonna have Thunder Focus Tea for this. Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Second. Whoa! Okay, so we did not pull the bleed guy here. Oh, because we pulled him first pull. That's why. That's how that works. Still haven't used Chi-Ji, this key. I'll use it for this next Screech. We have a big spin in Chi-Ji, followed by a big blackout kick. It's pretty good. I kind of wish I understood Prot Warriors more. I just haven't seen them as much this season. I know what they do. I played them last season, but I wish I knew what their this season like play was. We might be able to kill this guy before Screech. Yeah, we have to put the death. Rolling. Okay. I'm also, you can tell this key is a lot easier, because look at my mana. Remember last key, the 19? I was out of mana at this point. So here we have the blades that we're going to have to heal. I am going to... I was watching that repel cast. I'm going to conduit this, I think. Make sure I'm hitting the enemies and allies. I'm kind of having to stretch myself a little thin there because my casters are all the way in Narnia, but that's okay. I can think skinny thoughts. I've been looking for my waist for months, so I mean it's kind of like I'm prepared for it at this point. Alright, boss time. We had a flawless boss last run. Just hoping we can keep that same energy going. God, I forgot how squishy the new Demon Hunter is. I mean, they leech so much back, so like it's not like they're squishy, but they are a little thin. Okay, I have Chi-Ji. I don't want to be behind it. I was also ready with Life Cocoon on that if I needed to. Oh, that's so corny. And how did he die? What? Oh, it was placed right behind me. How did he die? What killed him? Oh my goodness, man, I want my money back. Okay, 2 deaths. We went from flawless to 2 deaths. It's okay. It's okay, we bounced back. This boss is so cursed. This boss is so cursed. Oh my gosh, dude. We went from like on track to time of 19 to whatever this is. This is just... I still think it's worth going, right? I will say, this side of the arena is like super cluttered with all these things we've been dropping. If I were tanking, I would move us over to the other side personally, but I'm running the color. I know, right? Or he's ruining the color scheme. This grayed out shaman is not what we invited him for. We need that beautiful blue. Oh my goodness, we're still on this boss, man. Flee, yields, lay tail. You know. Whatever. Oh my gosh, I just want to kick you. I just want to kick you. That's it. Let me kick you. Why are we still tanking it here, though? I'm so thrown off. There's so much... Look at all that clean room. Alright, welcome back, Shaman. Can we still time this? As long as we stay... Like, our metric is being on pace with Lust. That's like the metric I'm looking at. So as long as it looks like we can get 2 more lusts off. The thing is, like, Should we be able to get 3 off? Are we actually behind? Where did we lust last time? Last time we were able to lust... I don't know. Live, tank, live. Oh my gosh. That... Or... Oh, it's because we killed the guy. Never mind. I am stupid. Thursdays are my stupid day. My cat's judging the color scheme. Your cat's colorblind. What? Your cat is... Aren't they? Are cats colorblind? Yours is. I think. That's not fair. The color scheme of this group is like... You can't put a better color scheme together. So I have 1 Thunderbolt charge and need to send. Bang. I wonder if I can literally just spin through these. So in one of the keys that I did, it was an 18 as well. We pulled 3 of these guys together, and I was able to spin just because of like just the raw number of enemies I had to cleave off of. There, I had to use a cocoon. He also used his blur or whatever it's called. They are doing good at funneling one down, though. I have a spinning crank kick locked and loaded, man. Thunderfolk see the heal through this beam. It's on me too, which is pretty good. I should just cocoon it. Nah. We have full Shayloons followed by Thunderfolk C. We can just Rising Sun Kick, Shayloons, Rising Sun Kick, Shayloons, that one. Alright, scary boss time. Let's do it. Let's tier or next. I kind of want to lust next. Necked. I'll just ping the shaman. We'll just... It's not that deep. Oh boy. Okay, now we got 1 shot. It's a win. I'm at offensive. I really want to soak this one, but... Yeah, the Demon Hunter is just dying to it. Like, why are we doing this? Brother, I'm like having to crank so much more. You don't have to soak every one. I don't have cables. This might just be... Might just be turbo cooked if I'm being totally real with you guys. Alright, we're up. I like had to send so much into the Demon Hunter there just to keep him alive. Hoping the Warlock would like somehow live. I don't have anything here, so we just need to... Okay, that's double defensive. I like that. And tank stepping in for someone. I have conduit, so I'm gonna step in for this one, for the shaman. Bruh. Come on now. This is so annoying.
It's too far away.
Is there any link that I could find your talents? I can grab the talents. The key's probably bricked. So after the key, I'll definitely grab them for you. Look at this warlock is like way less tanky than others. I have Chi-Ji. Also, I'm not offensive. Dude, this brother. I'm not offensive. Get out of mine. Go to the shamans. He's dying. Shaman is nothing. Okay. Whoa. Are we cooked is the question. We're gonna have lust for next boss. We need to kill this pack in two minutes. 2 minutes. So I need to do one spin to tag everything. I need to funnel damage into the highest health of these two tamers. I need to stun. It's on the demon hunter and the purple.
I'm out of range.
It's kind of crazy. A little odd. It chose both the purple specs. Do we want to talk about that? It chose both the purple specs to attack. Do we need to talk about that, Tamers? Do we want to unpack that a bit? Seems a little odd to me, personally.
I'm out of range.
The no Apex count? Yeah, I'm running the no Apex. It's an early iteration of the no Apex. I don't really know if there's been like much like innovation beyond the original thing of it, but it cooks, man. There's like I tried to build other builds. I tried to mess around. I was like, yeah, nothing comes close. This build is the truth. The truth indeed. Is it tank in melee? Oh, I sent my Thunder Pokey a little early. I'm gonna power pot this one. I wonder if I can just get away with punching and kicking it. So I'm definitely gonna do one. One Shaylins. Man, we are nuking this boss. This shaman. Kind of sucks he had to move during his ascendance. That was pretty bad RNG that it chose him to attack, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have Ring of Peace. Where build? I'll get it to you. I'll get it to you. Where build? Where build? It's like the warrior 2 keys ago said, "Me square." I know you're just talking about his like he'll kick square, but it was just funny how he said it. Whoa, that died. It was hidden in the ground. I have to conduit this one. Oh, buddy, please pay attention. And just walked up and headbutted him. I'll go this way. Oh, I am pretty Let me drink. Need to aim at the boss. But it's kind of a weird angle. What's your death here? I need to talk about the shaman before this. He's in Ascendant, so I want to keep him nice and healthy. I might pop Revival here. No, I'm going to Conduit. I like that. The warrior knocked it back somehow. I don't know what he used to knock it back. But he knocked it back so he could charge into it. That's pretty cool. Let's send Shiji into this one. I'm gonna send Thunder Focus. I might not need to. We should hit boss, right? Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Geralt's. I think that is... Oh, it's a talent calc. Did you pull my build from like my last key? Maybe, I'm guessing. If so, genius. Oh man, I know I could do some monk shenanigans, but 9 minutes I think is like fine on the timer. Ooh, I think we're fine on the timer. I'd rather just play it safe. What if they made this pushback scale up with the key level? Oh, I'm trolling. Oh, did our tank die? We still have time. It's very tight. It's very tight. But I've seen this, like almost this exact timing time this key, and I was very thrown off. I was like, "There's no way we timed this," and then we did. So, Blade Rush. Live, my friends. Is the Warlock really AFK? There's no shot, right? That's not real. Gotta help the tank. Please kill the orb. We didn't abandon, so the Warlock went AFK for a bit. He's back now, but like that is very, very cringe. I was spinning prank kick lock. I went to Shaylun's the tank and he just died. I mean, that's...
I simply wish you had
It's
lasted
just
a little
not
longer.
the day, man. It's just not the day. Yeah, Tank's saying he needs help in terms of CC. He's right. It is like, it puts us in a weird spot because like I need to heal through the blades, but I also need to CC and like stun and everything. Oh man, that's so brutal. I'm still so sad about the 19. Because we had the 19, man. Not gonna lie, I saw that vote and went to take a piss, says the Warlock. Was a cringe vote in AFK. I'm not AFK. I'm talking about the, here's an easy import for you guys. Oh, that's so cringe, dude. This dungeon's cursed, man. This dungeon is so cursed. Alright. That's okay, though. Can't win them all. Today's not the day, but we'll come back and we'll get it. There might even be an 18 queued up, but that's so cringe. Like, you spend so much time pushing your key up, and then just, like... I don't know, it just crumbles. The floor falls out from underneath you. There's a 20 Magisters. There's no way they invite me. Thing is, I was running keys with this Feral Druid early in the season. I just stopped pushing. Oh, that's sad. What do we need? I still need Pit. Oh, I'm so mad. So if y'all missed it, last night I did an 18. I didn't stream it. I don't know why I said if y'all missed it. But we did a Pit of Saran. Went flawlessly. No deaths. We were chilling, just like pushing through the key. Make it to the final boss. I'm like, wait, we have 99%. On the final boss is where we had some deaths. So plenty of time key went down to where we were able to kill the boss at with like a minute left. Okay. I'm like, okay, we have a minute. We're going to fly. I could literally roll, double jump, and go down and touch of death something, right? Turns out everything has too much health for me to touch of death. But we had a demon hunter. We had an evoker. We had people who could have flown down with me. So I'm like, okay, we have a minute. They're going to help me get this thing. I can face tank it because I have my defensive cocoon, conduit. I can face tank it long enough to get it down to touch of death range, and they'll help me nuke it down and stuff. I'm like, perfect. So we have a minute after we kill the final boss of an 18 Pit of Saran. The entire group goes AFK thinking that we timed the key. I'm like, hello? Hello? What? They all thought we timed the key. I'm like, dude, we still have percent. We messed up the percent. And they're like, wait, no. And like they all came back to their keyboard. Like they literally all like stood up from their computer and walked away. I'm like, really? Come on now. What is this, man? Banana Fofana Foferic says, watched your worst dungeon video. Definitely need Metro to take a look at that. I sent him the video. So like he might react to my actual video because we did it on stream. So honestly, the video is just like basically the stream clip with an intro, you know? So I sent him that, and we'll see. He said he might take a look at it this weekend. The problem, though, is that key is slow to get into it. If you watch the video, you know exactly what I mean. Like, it takes me a minute to realize what's going on. But once you get into that key, you're like, wow, that is so bad. Did this guy remove me from his friends list? This warlock? What? No, me and this warlock did a key together yesterday. And it was a, no, that's so sad. Why would he remove me? We did a key yesterday, and he, we missed, it was an Algathar 18, and we just didn't time it by 6 seconds. And now I'm removed over that? What? That's corny, man. Dude, my key luck needs to be studied. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's bad. It's bad. Defriended, that's what I'm saying. My name didn't vibe with his friends list color scheme. Probably not, I guess. Maybe not. He was like, if there was a 7 at the end of this character's name, I'd keep him on the friends list, but guess not. I queue up to it. Just be like, hey, what happened? Why I'm off the friends list? What the heck, man? I don't think I've like ever removed someone from my friends list. Maybe like once or twice, but like not over anything. It was just probably to make space, you know? Like, that's crazy. But to each their own. Maybe he had to make space too. Okay, I'm at 3602. I want to see if we're cracking the top 100 Mistweavers again. We have some ways to climb, but hey, we're going to climb it. Let's see. 3600 flat. Wait, what? Radar.io says I'm at 3600 flat. No, we're not yet top 100. Man, if we would have gotten that Skyreach 19... Easy being there. Wait. One of my keys is posted on Radar.io. Oh, because Yoda posted it. Interesting. I was like, why is this key... Why does that have the little YouTube symbol next to it? It's because Yoda posted it. I don't know how to sync that up. I don't know how to do that. It doesn't even say that I'm live on Radar.io anymore. I think it's because I changed my name. Like, it's because I changed my character name. It doesn't like show me anything. I don't know how to fix it. But it used to like show, like if I go live, it used to show a little red dot beside my name on Radar.io. Where are all the keys? They like stopped posting. That's crazy. Do we push up our 17 again? I would like to not to. I don't like doing Skyreach all day. If I'm being totally real with you guys. We're 4 shy of Brazil 18. Algathar 18, we had that like Seat should be an easier key too. Should be. Pit. I'm surprised like Windrunner was one of my first keys. I feel like this key's so hard to so hard to heal. Like, this key's so hard to heal. So I was really shocked with myself. I did this. I think this morning, I did this key, and I was like, "Dang, I did that!" Like, okay, this was a lot better. Uh-oh. Cabanassi says, "This chat now belongs to the Federal Republic of Germany. You're all going to be Germanized." Oh, and hello, everyone. I think I have some German in me. I know for a fact I have like a lot of Irish. That's why I have the red tint. Maybe even Scottish. One of those two. But I feel like I have some German on like one of my grandmas lived in I want to say like her family, like she was born like near Germany, like maybe like Poland or something. I don't know, but hey, what's up? How's Germany? How's the weather there? We're going to visit Europe here soon. We're going to we're going to Paris, and we're going to the Netherlands. Going to the Netherlands. But man, I really want to go to Germany. Germany's so pretty. Like, Germany's my aesthetic too. Like, when I was in school, one of my teachers went to Germany for a trip, and she came back with pictures, and I was like, wow, like breathtaking. All the castles and stuff. I don't know if it's like everywhere in Germany, but she went to a place where there were a lot of castles, and it was just like really cool looking. I might be getting the no groove bug. Okay, do we log out? Do we do alt keys? I still need to get some alt keys going. What do you guys think? Or do y'all want me to just sit here and wait on a key? I'm happy to do whatever. But I don't want you guys to sit here all day just waiting. I want to keep the action flowing. Dang, man. I might post that 19, even though y'all know, like, one of the things that kind of I want to keep intact from when I first started YouTube is I used to always post almost all the keys that I did. Like, I would post like fails a lot. I would post just as many failed keys as I would like successful keys. And I feel like not every content creator does that. Like, I don't know, there's a lot that you can learn from fails and stuff. But I kind of want to post that 19 because one, I'm happy with how it went up until we wiped. And I think it could be cool. But two, I think it was like I don't know, it's like a unique way to wipe a key, right? Like, I don't know, it's kind of an interesting one. Okay, there's another 19 Magisters. I know we can do it 19 Magisters. It's just kind of a matter of getting invited. Depends on where you are in Germany. In the north, along the North Sea and Baltic Sea coasts, it's often very windy and cool. In the south, on the other hand, it's nice and warm and sunny. Okay, I'd be a northern person. That seems like my speed. The Netherlands is also beautiful. You absolutely have to try their Gouda cheese there. Will do. Hey, I'm down to try some cheese. What you mean, come to Denmark? Denmark's isn't okay. I am geographically challenged. Okay, just know this. Don't meme on me, especially because, you know, look, I don't live in Europe. Don't meme on me here. Denmark is close to the Netherlands, right? Hold on, I'm gonna look up a map. It's close, I think. Where is Denmark? Hey, I'm very smart when it comes to very specific things, but geography is not one of those specific things. Oh, Denmark's north of Germany. Okay. Interesting. I'm learning a lot today. I don't know why I just looked up Denmark. I should have just looked up a European map. I want to see where it is in relation to everything. I don't claim to be good at geography, okay? So where am I going? I'm going... See, because we went to like right between Switzerland, Italy, and France. Like we went like right where all three of those meet. A little bit more favoring Italy. Um, huh. Dude, Denmark, I bet so pretty. Like that's got to be like in the most prime spot to be the most beautiful place. Oh my goodness. It's not letting me zoom in on maps. Bruh, okay. Hey, I'm gonna be close. I'm gonna be very close to you guys. And Denmark. Dude, that'd be so cool. How far is the drive? I have no idea how spaced out things are. I know it's not as spaced out as it is here. Like if I were to go to the state next to mine, it's like a 3-hour drive, right? And I feel like it's the same for y'all with y'all's countries, right? In Europe, like I know things are a lot like closer generally. But still, that being said, that means that there's a lot less driving happening. Dude, all these magisters do people have other keys? Hello? Fails are good if you do commentary and say what went wrong and all the good stuff. Yeah, true. So like if I come in, if I take the stream clip, do an intro talking about the key, like hey, like we did a 19 on stream the other day. I really wanted to share it with you guys. I'm not gonna spoil how it ends, but I still think it's worth sharing because I'm proud of it. But I'll also say more at the end of it. And then at the end of the key, if I said like yeah, in hindsight, I should have recognized just how low the boss was. And like I should have rolled in and just like committed in Touch of Death, but the problem was we didn't have communicate. Like if I come in after the fact and kind of like speak on it and stuff, would that be like do y'all think that would be like a this video is good kind of thing? That last one could be interesting to talk about DPS damage mitigation. I could show like a clip from the 18 that we just tried where like every time I pop a defensive, someone would step in for me. And it's like, dude, come on! I popped a defensive to relieve you guys, but that's what was leading to people dying. I just got in, and you're talking about my country, Denmark. What's up, Fushi? Man, so many of you guys are from Europe. I know my the time of day that I stream really favors a lot of you guys. Like it's a good time of the day for you guys to sit down and watch a stream, in or at least to be playing WoW. Like a lot of you guys are playing WoW at this hour in Europe, so you have like a stream open on like the other monitor or something. Literally, I am only seeing Magister's Terrace keys. This is unbelievable. Like all day, what is going on? We Europeans don't know all the U.S. states either. Hey, us United Statesers don't either. My wife was memeing on me the other day so hard. Because I claimed confidently that I knew all the states and all the capitals and where they were on the map. And she was like, okay, bet. Money where your mouth is. And she quizzed me. And let's just say I wouldn't have failed the quiz. I would have gotten expelled from school. Like, that's how bad it was. It was not good. The entirety of what we consider Europe could fit in New York State or something. So I don't know about all that, right? I don't know about that. So everything is close there, but they will say it isn't. No. I kind of think of like countries in Europe are about the same distance as states. Some of the states in the United States, it's like similar drives. But since we're more used to driving multiple states over, driving is just in general driving's more abundant here, I guess. I don't know what the right word is. Literally, where are the keys? I'm sorry, where are the keys, man? This is ridiculous. I'm filtering out magisters, and what is going on? I'm gonna turn this group filter off. I just want to see 19s. 18s. It's the only keys I've done, dude. We're hitting the curse. Ooh, Algathar Academy. Why wasn't it showing me this? Where was this one? I need an Algathar. Hi, is the nerf on Mistweaver really bad? Is it going to bring changes in the build gameplay? There's potential that in Mythic Plus, there's potential we might swap back to Vivify instead of Shayloons. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but I do think that you're probably going to start seeing more of a split. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's going to be 100% of people are playing Shayloons anymore. I would expect to see some people playing Vivify. The thing is, like I said, I don't think it's that bad. I do think it's bad, right? Like, a zero stack Shayloons is getting a 50% nerf to a modifier, right? I guess not a zero stack, I guess a 10 stack, but it hurts. It definitely does hurt, but it's not going to be like, it's not going to, I don't think we're going to be bad. One really important thing to note is whenever they put a all healing decreased by this percent, that doesn't affect our damage healing modifier. So what I mean by that is like talents like Way of the Crane. This still will heal for 340% of the damage that we do. It doesn't get the healing modifier nerf. So it is important to note those things. But those Shayloons that you throw out, like if you Shayloon someone right before a big slam, they survived at like 1% health, odds are that would kill them in the next patch, which that does kind of come up, you know? It's not worth knowing any of that. Yeah, true. I like Texas. I've been to Texas maybe twice now. Once or twice because my wife has family that lives there. Man, some of the best food I've ever eaten. I'm not gonna lie. There's a restaurant there that has like it's just everything. There's a banger. Like the food is so good. Even the grocery store in Texas, there's one called HEB. If you live there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But the grocery store, like homemade, like they make homemade like tortillas and stuff, and like orange juice that we're hooked on. Honestly, that stuff is so good. Their orange juice is freshly squeezed. It's so good. Their tortillas are so good. Like it's crazy how much better the food is there. I guess where I live, that you can't expect good food, but it's whatever. I grew up with it. Okay, Skyreach 18. Do we get our moment of redemption? Come on, Stink Guy. Come on, Stink Guy Illidan. Put faith in me. Let's see. Hi, has anyone received a permanent ban before due to language? My WoW account perma-banned because of abusive language. I don't know what you say. I would imagine if you were saying some like slurs and maybe some racist remarks, I would imagine that would be permaban worthy. Yeah, but I don't know of anyone that's ever been banned because of what you said, but it could have been an auto mod that, you know, they have a lot of like automated systems nowadays, so if you didn't really do anything wrong or anything worthy of being permabanned, you could submit a ticket and it could be appealed that like maybe like some auto robot thing just combed through and just banned you over something that looked bad. I don't know. But if you did say something that was kind of like, okay, maybe the game, maybe we don't want people saying these things, you know, then I don't know. I'm sure you're probably gonna like submit a ticket. A robot's probably gonna comb through it and probably come to the same conclusion, and then you can submit another ticket and be like, "Hey, can an actual person review this?" And then if you are, you know, they might like ban you. I know a lot of games do communication ban. So what that would look like is you just can't like chat and so I don't know what it looks like in WoW, but like I know in Smite, if you're communication banned, you can't like use the in-game chat. You can't do anything like that. So okay, we finally got into a key. It's a Pit of Saran. I need my redemption. Like I said, last night we did a Pit of, or I did a Pit of Saran. I was pugging keys at like 4 a.m. and I did a Pit of Saran. It was buttery smooth. We make it to the final boss. We kill the final boss. We still have like a minute left on the timer. I'm like, okay, this is great. We have 99% because our tank messed up the percentage. I'm like, hey, we have 99%. We have a minute. We can fly down there because we all had ways to fly. Like we had a Prot Warrior tank who could jump midair. We had a Demon Hunter who can just fly. We had an Evoker who can fly. I'm a monk. I can fly. I think we had a Druid so he can do like his wild charge things. So everyone could just jump off the ledge and just go kill one mob. We were 0.2% away from timing the key. Instead of going down and killing that one mob, everyone else other than me went AFK. They thought we had timed the key. And I'm like, dude, we still need count. What are you guys doing? And they just didn't notice that we were missing count. I'm like... So they sat there for like 35 of the seconds while I sat there and punched one mob downstairs. Like, oh my gosh, it was just so cringe. So I should have this key timed. Long story short. Should have this key timed. Got to be critical to improve. And if you are harsh, other people will learn stuff and improve themselves. Yeah, true. Very true. That's why I always think it's important for content creators to show their bad keys. Like if you trash a key, yeah, it's embarrassing. Like, y'all know I trash hella keys, right? Y'all see it daily. I will throw a key hard, but I'm not gonna like just try to scrub that, you know, under the rug or whatever. Not scrub that, shove it under the rug. I don't know. You know the saying. I feel like those are the keys you can learn the most from. That's how I've improved. I have sucked so bad at this game for so long that I finally feel like I'm getting good because I've sucked so bad. You know what I mean? It's like I wouldn't be this good. I'm not great. I'm just saying I wouldn't be as good as I am if I didn't suck so bad for so long. It's like how if you try to melt or if you try to boil room temperature water and you try to boil ice water, the ice water boils faster, right? Because it's like more like in a more volatile state. I was volatilely bad. That's not a word, but you guys get what I'm saying. Okay, we timed this key. We're going to shake off the rust. We've timed 118. Well, technically, I've timed 3 18s today. I've gotten 3, I think. No. Okay, I've timed 2 of these 18s today. One of them, I think, yesterday. But I timed this, like, early in the morning. This, right now. I almost timed this key. Almost timed this key at, like, 3 a.m. this morning, so. Ugh. But I've been cranking today. We've had some stupid mistakes. The drive from Amsterdam to the border of Denmark is 6 hours. Oh, okay. I will say, one thing that surprises me whenever I go to Europe is, like, I think also another big reason why driving isn't as big in Europe is because there's so many mountains. Like, y'all's mountains are crazy. Like, y'all's mountains are, like, big and all over the place, and you can't get anywhere without going over a giant mountain, right? So I think that also kind of, like, extends the drive. Like, it might look like it's not that far, but it is a long drive, you know? Someone from my guild has been banned for insulting others, but it was only a 7-day ban. Yeah, it could be a temporary thing, Crystal Frost. Nothing racist. I responded to someone who insulted me while playing solo shuffle. Unfortunately, my ignore list is full, so I can't do anything to those who insult me, and the reputation system sometimes doesn't work. For the, yeah, I'd have to see. DK Blue says, LB, what are your thoughts on the Mistweaver nerfs? They definitely do suck. Like, it always sucks getting nerfed. And I definitely think piling on the Shayloon's nerf is like, oh, that's brutal. Because there are so many times where, like, in higher keys, like, you need your DPS to be at 100% health to survive things, you know what I mean? Or at least, like, 95% health. Like the supernovas on that big metal boss and Skyreach kind of things. So, like, having your Shayloons hit less hard can make those pinch scenarios a little sketchier. And also things like Alcathar Academy where you Shayloons your tank and it just, like, full heals him, like a lay on hands. Like, that's gonna probably not happen as much. But... So, like, the nerf does suck, but I don't think it's going to make us bad. I still think we're going to be one of the better Mythic Plus healers. We're still going to be great in Raid. I think 5% nerf to our overall healing is definitely going to hurt, but it's not going to suck. I will say, if you want my opinion, so those are my thoughts on the nerfs. If you want my opinions on the nerfs, I would say, look, the Race of the World First just finished. We saw just how much some of these guilds struggled on some of the bosses. A lot of them were very easy, don't get me wrong. But some of the bosses were very hard, especially the last one. And it required 2 Mistweaver monks to heal, right? And that was for like their utility alongside their big healing. But after the Race of the World First, I'll never understand why they nerf the good Race of the World First specs, especially healers, who make it doable, right? Instead of, oh, I thought he was up in the air. Oh my god, I feel like an idiot. I'll never understand why they nerf the specs that made it doable. Oh, I got scared there. I'm gonna have my rock finger ready. Instead of just buffing the other ones harder, like instead of nerfing us and Evokers by 5% and buffing Shamans by like however much they buff them by, Holy Priests by 8%, why not just buff Holy Priests and Shamans by a further 7% and keep us, you know what I mean? Like, I'll never get that. Like, obviously, we are not as good as the Race of the World Firsters. Like, why do we get the nerfs that they caused? So those are my opinions. Yeah, my thoughts are like, yes, look, I don't think nerfing us was like, oh my gosh, we didn't deserve that. No, we definitely needed to be scaled in some way, but I definitely think sliding the Holy Priest, Resto Shaman, Resto Druid slider up would have been the more... There's no way. Oh, thank goodness. He had the heal absorb applied to him last second. Oh god, aggro, what are we doing? Let's para to get rid of that frenzy. Here's another one. I have conduit for when this Lich glows purple. So the Lich, when it drops, I think they're like 50% health rate. It'll do this big purple burst of light. Boom, there it is. That means he's about to start taking damage. Ticking, not taking damage. So that is when I save my cooldowns for. So I'll save TG for it. Ideally have conduit for it. Just because it's the most like conduit trinket worthy thing in this zone, I would say. We have to be very careful because I know that there are some mobs to our right that we don't want to buffalo. I also just used my tank external, my life cocoon. Let's call it a tank external. So I'm going to para these guys aggressively. That's why our tank was dropping low, but I spent the global to para to soothe this guy. Oh god, that curse hit. Once again, as we kill the pack. That is so brutal. Let's get him topped up, though. Okay, I'm saving Tiger's Lust for this gargoyle. Who's he got? Okay, they broke their own. Cruising. What's my favorite healer? Ooh, easy Mistweaver. It's not even close. I'll say it, since it's not close, I will say that my second favorite healer right now, I'll be real, I've been having a lot of fun on my Holy Priest, but I don't think that's the answer. I definitely think on the beta and even recently I've had so much fun on my Holy Paladin that I definitely want. I just owe it to the Holy Paladin. I've had so much fun on it. The Cadaver. Okay. Getting my para finger ready. I'm just going to target the Cadaver and spin. This is not the right play. I should target something else. Like, I should definitely target the Grey Blade so I can at least send these Rising Sun Cakes. But I think, personally, Mistweaver is head and shoulders. Head and shoulders. And I'm talking like a tall person versus a short person. Head and shoulders above the rest of the healers in terms of what's the most fun. And then I think Holy Paladins, it's very close. I really do like Holy Paladin right now. I didn't think I would like a little caster version of Holy Paladin, but I think just how satisfying it is to press Holy Light is like enough for me, you know what I mean? Getting bolted. We're fine, everything's fine. It's kind of weird only pulling this. I guess we're waiting on the... Like, why are we not pulling to the Drake? Maybe it's because the tank doesn't want to tank 2 Grave Blades together, I'm guessing. I see why now. Okay. We are not funneling very good, though. I'm going to cocoon the tank next time the thing does the tank buster. Let's stay on this guy. We need this guy to die. Cocoon the tank. That got eaten immediately. Oh my goodness. But hey, I guess the cocoon did technically do its job. Okay, we didn't pull the Lich into this pack. I feel like we're moving a little bit slower than I would like in these hierarchies. I definitely feel like we should be pulling a bit more aggressively, but I guess with the tank not having nuts now, like I haven't even felt pressure to use Chibi yet, you know what I mean? I feel like we, it's just, honestly, I would be able to heal much more if we pulled the Lich. And then I'd feel good about committing cooldowns too, but like right now it just feels like I shouldn't commit cooldowns. Because we have the Lich coming up. See, now we're literally just pulling the Lich. I feel like, is this not just like super inefficient? Also, the key that I did where we failed the key at 99%, this was the Enforcer that the tank missed. He meant to pull this pack, so I wonder... I'm hoping we are fine. Okay, Lich is pulsing. I'm gonna spin until I can't anymore. I think I'm just gonna commit... I'm not gonna commit Chi-Ji because Chi-Ji's good coming up ahead. I will commit Convoy though. Hell yeah, same here. It's just true. I think Holy Paladin's really fun. Really fun right now. Oh, live. The Evoker's got it. He'll get it. Also, I've been lagging between pools, so while I'm in combat, I'm fine. But between packs, I've been lagging in this dungeon specifically. I don't know what that is. Am I wrong, or are these packs going so slow? Okay, we are pulling this Shadebringer. Usually you skip this. You, like, hug the wall and go around by that, like, trebuchet looking thing. But, nah, we pulling. I don't want a Chi-Chi here, so I'm gonna just Tiger's Lust. Really want this Gargoyle to die quicker. I want to save Cocoon for if someone gets taken up and I can't Tiger's Lust, but then we have Rescue to get him down. We also have a second Tiger's Lust in the tank. So I need to be aggressive with my Cocoon here. Okay, the tank just Tiger's Lusted. Very nice. We're going to be aggressive with these Manatee stacks, so I've been sitting at 19. And it can be the difference of me drinking before the boss. I'm ready with Cocoon. One of these two is going to need it because the DH had aggro there, but we're actually fine. I can Tiger's Lust this away, dispel the other one. Cocoon the tank. There we go. And if I get that dot again, I can just Chi-Ji it and dispel the other person. It's gotta be so annoying playing a caster and having like having to move like in your cooldowns. That's gotta be so frustrating. Like you pop your big AoE cooldown and then all of a sudden like every frontal aims at you and like casters cast at you. You have to kick and stuff. Okay, maybe we should go easier on the DPS players. They might have it hard. But then again, the same can be said for us healers. Like, you're trying to heal a pack, you're like, I need to regrow through this damage, then all of a sudden, like, two swirlies spawn under you, and a frontal's coming your way, and a kick that you can't do anything about. Like, yeah, us healers have it harder, for sure. Alright, we got this. We got this, guys. See what I mean? I'm lagging between pools. But I don't know if Vonson's here today, but I did some researching into computer parts, and I found how I'm going to upgrade my computer. I found the best way, like some big upgrades that I can get. Okay, I'm going to pop Chi-Ji here. I was about to say, we need to drag the boss over. Hopefully he doesn't evade me. I also can't see if I'm safe, but I think as long as I'm stacked with everyone else, we should be fine.
Now, your bones will freeze.
Tiger's Lust this away. Dispel plus Tiger's Lust. Dude, this dungeon is so... Like, Tiger's Lust is so good in this dungeon. I don't think Tiger's Lust has ever been as good as it is this season. The amount of crap that it just does is so much. Getting ready with a Cocoon here. I might just Cocoon the Evoker early. Just to make it to where we funnel more of our healing into less health bars. However, I do want a Conduit here because I can't really punch the boss. I can reach him with Spin, though, so that actually was kind of good. Let's just diffuse magic that back.
We'll save for snack. For later.
I need to get closer.
Kind of low on mana, but that's okay. I have so much manatee. Oh my goodness, Tank, you're killing me. Okay, I'm gonna Conduit here. Let's go ahead and send it. We are super safe. I like to Conduit about halfway through this fight because then it'll be up for the next pack, which I like Conduiting the next, because we have a Lich coming up, so it's always good to think about what's coming up ahead and how to like sequence your cooldowns to benefit you most in the long run. Let's go ahead and Cocoon the Tank here early. I have Revival for after the dots are applied on this next one. I might even have to send it early, so before the dots are applied, which is a little weird, but it would protect us from the incoming damage as opposed to Dispelling. So I might not get Dispel value here, but I might Revival beforehand. If my Shayloons start to be a little sus here, no, we're just going to Revival here. That's a Zephyr 2. Let's hit Revival. Boom, everyone's safe. Okay. Actually never knew how slowly those rocks fell, so that was way more stressful than it probably looked. This boss feels like it's dying very slowly. Let me pop a Power Pot, as if that's going to do anything, you know, with our pitiful healer damage. But, oh boy, this is going to be awful. We need to all get, like, right here. Make sure you don't have the red eyes on you. Wow, that got super sus. Hey, like, can we use the rest of the room that we have, please? What are we doing? Okay, I'm wasting Conduit. Man, the Warlock picked the worst time to LOS me. What? This is just so scuffed. We're fine, though. We're fine. Just don't panic. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Let me tap. Only thing a DPS finds hard is moving out of circles. I mean, true. But that is annoying. Like, it's kind of crazy how some DPS lose so much DPS from doing so. Okay. I don't have Revival. I don't have Conduit for when this Lich pops. So I kind of want to swap to my single turret rotation here because I don't want to be doing chip damage to the little ads. I want to make sure all of these are as live as possible because I plan on Chi-Jing this. Which I hate that I had to Conduit there at the end of that fight. Because now my cooldowns are desync from what I'm used to them being. I've gotten so many reps of being able to... Conduit this pool, then Chi-Jing the next. But hey, maybe that's fine. Okay. Evoker's getting it. Oh, that's so corny. Why does it keep applying the curse after they die? Like, what is that? Part of me wants to, like, grab these other little guys, the little axe guys. Do they even give percent? But just, I'm so traumatized from that key yesterday where we had 99.8%. and no one noticed that we were behind on count. Whew. This is it for me, Ninja. Uh-oh. What's up, DK? Oh, oh. Okay, see what I mean? I can't really... I apologize. I'm falling behind on chat, but when I look at chat, someone's dying. So I'll get to chat. But don't you be quitting on me, DK Blue. You have more in you, I believe. Okay, that got very sus, but luckily no one died. Man, we keep having aggro kind of pass around. I shouldn't have defensive there. I definitely should have just spent Chi-Ji. I would much rather commit Chi-Ji than my defensive because it's a lower cooldown. But both do... All I was really looking to do is get rid of that debuff, plus Chi-Ji would help me heal the rest of this pack to make it safer. So in a hierarchy, I would have been punished by using my defensive there. But to be fair, my defensive also does make this pool a little easier. Who was that on? Did he grab Nitzao? I think the gargoyle just tried to pick up Nitzao. That's funny. Hey LB, have you tried Lightsmith? Yeah, we tried it, was it yesterday? I think yesterday. Been running it without Avenging Crusader and it feels really good with the constant infusion procs. I was running it yesterday, but I think I was playing a bad build because I wasn't getting as many infusions. I think it was because I was playing the, okay, I can't think of the talent name right now. Liberation. I was playing Liberation instead of Crusader's Might, and I feel like that just isn't right for that build, so I definitely want to do more dabbling. I want to do more like research on like what the build looks like. I'm gonna have to revival this. This sucks. Goodness.
I'm out of range. It's too far.
Pop our trinket. Death bolt. Oh boy. Okay, it did get kicked last second. Get him, Nick. Oh, I've got my mechanics mixed up. I was spreading around hots in preparation for the big damage, but no, it's just giddy up time. This is like the free section of the fight. I say that, and then now I'm going to stand in a swirly because I called it free. That's how it always goes. Like that guy, but it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna, for these next totems, I'm gonna pop Chi-Ji and Tiger's Lust, the Evoker. So here I'm gonna Conduit. Make a Cocoon there. I'm gonna pop Chi-Ji when I get tethered. I think I just have to Soothing Mist through that. I just used all of my defense, or all of my cooldowns. Woo. I don't like the position we're in. But luckily we're about to get the giddy up mechanic. I might just gate over there. Gate over there and drink mana? No, I think we can just hang out in this corner. Use this time to spread around some pots. Dude, this fight reminds me, it has, oh, mechanically it has nothing to do with it. But just the whole, like, two boss thing. Do y'all remember in the other side? Dude, the other side was such a goated dungeon. Had the best bosses. But the tag team boss, dude, they were so funny. Okay, the Evoker's dying to the puddle. I don't have Tiger's Lust. Oh my god, I just trolled. Oh, I pressed Tiger's Lust and nothing happened. Oh god. Can we get him up, dude? This is so bad. We're already so behind on percent. This, I feel like our damage, all key has been low. Like, I need you to live, Warlock. I need you to live.
Must not be interrupted. It take care of them. No, that one. That one. Get that one. I changed my mind. Go get that one instead.
Brother.
Attacking him for? The dangerous one is over there. Fool. Enough moving around. Hold still while I blow them all up.
Goodness
Don't kill me,
gracious.
I'll tell you everything.
Ugh, come on, we got this.
Miss Nat.
We can time, I believe.
Is all that awaits you. Do not think that I shall
Oh, we
permit you
didn't get
entry
there.
into my master's sanctum
Guy over there. It
so
sucks that our
easily.
tank went over there and did that too.
Pursue
Okay,
me,
guys.
dare.
Hey. Oh, I thought our tank was down there. What the heck? What do I have? I have Conduit, I have Revival. I'd much rather Revival this pack, so once debuffs start going out... I need to dispel my tank. Let's stun. Man, I thought the Evoker would be the squishy one in this group, but... I wish one of these debuffs would go on me. I have so many tools to get rid of it. Oh no, I just pressed my trinket on accident. That is cursed. I misclicked my cocoon and trinketed. Honestly, not like the worst thing ever, but it does make this Lich coming up a little bit harder. Oh my goodness, stop turning your back to that. Jesus. I like what the tank's doing though. We kind of have to pull like this. Let's be careful, be careful. Big fort brew from the tank. I'm gonna go ahead and conduit now. I don't have my trinket, but I have revival and Chi-Ji. Just watching this Lich. I don't have anything to spin off of here, so. Can't sustain this Lich forever. I need to keep pace with something. I need to hit something. This tank is like, okay, we have to time this key. We need to be able to kill this mini boss in a minute and a half, I think, in order to time this key. I don't know if that's doable though. But honestly, the tank just needs to pull up to the mini boss, and we just need to chance it. Yeah, that's a wasted revival, but no one died, so you can't really call it a waste, right? I don't have touch of death for this guy. Maybe the tank does? Oh, I do. Hold on. I do. What do I have here? I don't have Cocoon. Brother. I wish I could see their defensives. That's... Oh my god. And it's as all of my stuff comes off cooldown too, which is just the most cringe part. I truly think I'm gonna stop. I don't think it's like anything against this augmentation evoker. I know Aug's really good in the top end, but dude, I am so tired of healing them. I feel like I have to use way too many resources to keep them alive, and then it causes other people to die. You know what I mean? Like I said, no shade to this exact player, but also I will also say this is like the squishiest warlock I've had in a minute. I don't know what's going on there. Oh my goodness! The evoker flew too early and just trampled someone, got himself killed. What are we doing? How to Throw a Dungeon by Elden Ninja 7. Hi. Is this you? Or has this ever been you? And then the Obsidian Scales after the final tick of damage is just like the cherry on top, if I'm being real. At least they have the Obsidian Scales that's going to end right before this damage goes off. Yep. Just redonkulous, dude. The spec is a meme. I don't know. I don't know what our DPS looks like. Can we kill this boss in a minute? I don't think so at all. I don't think that's ever possible. Because there's also a little bit of RP before the boss. Go, team, go!
Heroes, to me!
Intruders have entered the Master's domain. Signal the alarms.
Heroes, we will hold off the undead as long as we can, even to our dying breath. Deal with the Scourge Lord.
Saying, I'll heal through the big ad. Don't worry about it. Just use the ads to funnel. That's all we need. I need to not have to Soothing Mist on this boss. I need to just keep up time. I mean, there's 45 seconds. There's no way we time it. Okay, we need to hit Lust now, though. I'm gonna go ahead and ping him. Lust lasts 30 seconds, and the timer's 30. Okay, we're wasting Lust time. He said, you legit said Lust on ads. Brother, it lasts 30 seconds.
I'm out of range.
Oh my gosh, this is just unreal. Yes, let's Lust when there's 2 seconds on the time. I get it. We're not timing this key, but especially not like that. You know what I mean? There's a world in which someone throws like this warlock throws a death bolt from the heavens, you know? And it just does like 3 million... No, not even 3. 30 million damage, right? I don't know. I don't know anything about these specs. I mean, hey, we gave the old college try. I mean, like, why are they so squishy? Is their gear broken? I don't get. What is going on, man? Like, Warlocks, the whole time I've healed Warlocks, they've been the tanky ones, you know what I mean?
Such a shameful display. You are better off dead.
I know, look, there's no way we killed the boss in 30 seconds, right? There's just no way. But you never know. You never know. Gotta have faith. It could happen.
I'm out of range.
That's a way to break. Sorry, boss said to.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
I know what I said, but goodness gracious, man. Dude, I'm on the Og hate train. Og hate train. DK Blue, what's the BIS weapon for Mistweaver? Whichever one gives you the most main stat. Okay, the Evoker agrees with me, but dude, I'm on the like literally I was using it was Affliction. Okay, maybe someone knows more about DPS players, especially Warlocks. Does him being Affliction make him much squishier than if he were a Demonology? Because Demonology Warlocks, I feel like I barely ever have to heal them or spot heal them. And dude, I felt like that Warlock was made of, like, Post-it notes. That was ridiculous. I said something bad. When playing healer in Solo Shuffle, we get insulted 24/7, and sometimes you can't help but respond in some way. However, the penalty for that is that most of 2 weeks suspension or a chat ban. They didn't even permanently ban those. I mean, it literally depends on what you said. You just got to keep it cool. Is it time to re-roll? No, this nerf is not going to... Most people aren't even going to feel it. You know what I mean? You'll feel it in like super hard keys where occasionally you'll have a death slip through because your Shayloons heals less, but no, it's not going to. You can't wait to see LB go through a toxic phase. I hate to warn, or I hate to tell you this, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. I am not like the BM king that I was in middle school. No, I honestly don't think I really have that in me. This reaction is probably the most you're going to get. Like, I'm kind of already telling myself like, maybe I should dial it back. And all I'm saying is like, I don't want to take Og Evokers ever again. But I'm just not. That's just not how I am. It's funny to sometimes get mad at people. So do you think, should I just like farm a clip really quick and just like cuss out like the Og Evoker and type him a mean note? And like report him to Blizzard or something? Like what should I do? Thing is like he didn't do anything wrong. He's just playing Og and I just don't like healing Og. Hello, good night all. What I think about the nerf in our Mistweaver, I definitely think like it sucks and stuff. I think there's moments where it's going to come up, but it's not going to be as bad as people think. Yes, so glad you're live. I was looking forward to something to watch while drawing. Oh, Mandy Saurus, what are you drawing? You should live stream it in the Discord so we can watch you drawing. I can have it pulled up on screen while I play. You know, that'd be pretty cool. Do it? No. But man, I am just like, dude, if there's a Og hating fan club, I'm every member. I just like put on different mustaches and disguises, and it's all me. It's just me in different costumes. Oh man. Not having a good night for keys. I see sometimes it's like that. Yeah, I mean like it'll go right until one thing happens and it just goes all wrong. But yeah, I don't think at this time of the day we're going to get much because people are like logging off to cook. And speaking of that, I also do have to log off to cook before raid tonight. Since I'm experiencing some lag and stuff, I'm trying not to stream my raid for a bit, at least until I do finally upgrade my computer a little bit. So I don't know. Demonology is widely considered the sturdier spec for most players due to its passive mitigation and HP padding. Soul Link 10 to 20% damage reduction to pet. Talents that increase max health. I figured they had more bonus max health from something like maybe like how many demons they had active and stuff. Yeah. So I bet that's what it was. Like he was cranking damage, don't get me wrong, as Affliction, but man, he was so much squishier than I thought he'd be. Maybe, you know, does the fix to our Apex will change anything? Does the fix to our Apex? They're fixing our Apex? What are they doing to it? How are they fixing our Apex talent? I didn't see anything about that. Buffing our Apex would be fantastic for us, for sure, but did they say they're doing that? I didn't see anything about it. What'd they say they're doing? Let's see. Clash changes. I feel like I read all the patch notes. Did they mention anything about our Apex? Honestly, how they could fix our Apex, hear me out. Okay? If instead of buffing, if rank 2, if instead of buffing enveloping mist healing and rising sun kick damage, if it buffed spinning crane kick damage and renewing mist healing. That's all I'm going to say. That is all I'm going to say. That would be worth taking, right? Yeah, I didn't see anything about our Apex. I'm looking now, too. Okay, I'm scrolling. Ah, okay, they added more changes since we last looked. Okay, these were not here when we looked at them yesterday. Okay. I don't want to look at hunters. What the heck? Where'd the monk go? Okay. Monk. All healing reduced by 5%. We saw that. We knew that yesterday. They're also nerfing the per cloud bonus to Shayloon's gift. We saw that yesterday. Spirit font now causes enveloping mist to be instant cast. Okay, here's my question though. What does this mean? Does this mean while you have a spirit font active on someone, your enveloping mist are instant cast? If so, that's not really reliable in Mythic Plus because that spirit font doesn't last long enough anyways, right? You'll maybe get like one cast into that, like, or maybe it means like while you're channeling that soothing mist. I don't know. I don't think this really adds much, if I'm being real. Way of the Serpent no longer causes soothing mist and crackling jade lightning to be cast while moving. It's just now default behavior. Okay, I remember that. That's cool. So these were announced a long time ago. Emperor's Elixir's tooltip has been adjusted to better reflect its effect. Very nice. Yeah, so this is all these redesigns and stuff. I remember these from a while back. Now it's all coming back to me. These were announced a long time ago. Inner Compass is now going to rotate on a set timer. Harmonic Surge has been redesigned. Casting under Folk Steed grants 2 charges of potential energy. Your next Tiger Palmer Vivify. So I think they just added Vivify to this, right? Calls a Harmonic Surge. It still just does. This does pitiful healing compared to what it used to. So I'm so upset at how weak this is nowadays. I think it's just the enveloping mist to trigger the spirit font. So it's kind of whatever. Oh, I see what you mean. So like if you have the buff spirit font, your next enveloping mist will be instant. I mean, that's like cool, right? You no longer feel the need to like thunder focusy that enveloping mist, like if you're playing the Apex build, but that's not going to make us want to take, honestly, that's not going to make me want to take the Apex talents. If anything, the only reason why I would want to take Apex talents nowadays, or after these changes, would potentially be to drop Shayloons. If it is that bad, I don't think it's going to be that bad, but if I wanted to drop all those points from Shayloons and just go Vivify, then maybe you could play the no Apex build with the Apex talents, you know what I mean? But I don't know if it's going to be like that. I don't know if you want to go all the way down to Vivify, right? Coalescence for the 20th time has been reclarified. Potential energy has been redesigned. Casting Rising Sun Kick or Rushing Wind Kick grants a charge of potential energy, so you can guarantee it. Okay. See, this would have been really cool in Season 3 of The War Within. Back when potential energy actually, or Harmonic Surge actually did some healing. Back when it did like really good healing, because then you could Rising Sun Kick to extend all your hots before or after your ramp, and then just slam Tiger Palms and guarantee an additional charge. Like that would have been good back then, but nowadays there's just such little healing. Like why would you play it? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna. That doesn't make me want to play Apex talents. That just makes me sad that I'm playing Shayloons, if I'm being real. But we'll see. We'll have to see how it all pans out. Like what the, how devastating it actually is. You know, It is kind of sad how the one season that like Mistweaver's not even like broken. We're not even like meta in Mythic Plus. But like the moment that we start to even be in the discussion, they nerf us every time. It's like we can't like most specs like they'll let them sit at the top and they won't touch them, or they'll let them sit at the top and like nerf them to keep them at the top, but just like keep them more in line. No, like we can't even come close to the top. Like it's so annoying. It's the worst part about being a Mistweaver. So sad. Alright guys. Yo, what's up, Try to Be? Shaman's second best healer for like 3 to 4 seasons. Yeah, it's like Rest of Druids, Shamans. I feel kind of bad for Disc Priests now, but they're atoning for their sins, you know what I mean? Like, they had to at some point. That it don't turn off keys, at least I heard. Turn off and key. Oh, yeah. They fixed it. They fixed that a long time ago, taking Apex and stuff. The devs hate us, yeah, so it's very sad. Also, you're working on commissions, very cool. Make that money. Like to see it. Very nice. But yeah, the devs just don't, I mean, I don't think they hate us. I think when you make a game like World of Warcraft, it is healthy for the game to have tiers. It's very healthy. It's healthy to have the best of the best specs, and it's also healthy to have underperforming specs. Maybe not underperforming, but it's good to have things spread out. You don't want everything overpowered, because that's a totally different game. That game gets old quickly. You want to have something to chase. You want to have movement and what's the best and what's the worst. But the thing about this game that I don't like is that it's almost like there's a limit to how high certain specs can go on the totem pole, and it feels like Mistweaver is capped. You know what I mean? Like in Raid, we're allowed to go to the top if we want to, but only for a short amount of time. We will be nerfed down. But in Mythic Plus, I feel like we're never allowed to touch the top. We're allowed on the second rung for a day, and then we're nerfed. It's like you get down to the middle of the ladder. That's where you belong. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think it's good to have a ladder system. It's good to have certain specs better than the others, because it just, I don't know, it just fuels engagement to the game, right? But man, it's frustrating being one of these healers that feels almost like we got kneecapped. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that this nerf is like so egregious. I'm just saying, like, man, it's annoying. Historically, never being allowed to be X amount of good, you know. All right, let's see. Maybe we get into this key. Here's a relaxed. You know what? Here's a relaxed key without an AUG. I'm queuing up. They have a Lust. They have a B-Res. They have a Shadow Priest. Put me in, coach. I bet they're waiting on a Rest of Druid, because that would be very good in that comp. But, I mean, whatever. Let us exist in Mythic Plus. It's not even let us exist. Like, we exist. I don't think we've ever been so bad in Mythic Plus. Like, yeah, we've been at the bottom before, but I don't think we've ever been unplayably bad in Mythic Plus. The thing is, I don't think we've ever been broken good. This season was, since I've been playing this game, this season and last season were the closest I've seen. War Within Season 3 Mistweaver was slept on. That Tiger Palm build was crazy. And then this season, like, we are just very good, and we're the only healer that gets stronger the more packs you pull together. You know what I mean? Like, no other healer can say that. Obviously, we have our limits, but, like, Rest of Druid is limited on how much healing they can do. It feels like we aren't, you know? But the problem is like, now they're hurting Shayloons, which is like, that's kind of just gonna hurt us on bosses for the most part in Mythic Plus. Like, obviously it's gonna hurt us in packs, but like, I feel like it hurts us way more on bosses. Like, think of a boss like Croth. Croth is already like a race. Like, it's hard to heal. It comes down to every last bit. Sure, you have a lot of over healing going on from your Shayloons, but like, it's not enough to where like these nerfs are gonna like not touch us, right? It's just, I don't know, man. It gets old. It gets old. But hey, now we don't have a an augmentation evoker. I should have my... Wait, we didn't even complete that last key. Are you kidding? Okay, I have my vault done. I would have been so annoyed. Did we not finish that key? Oh, the tank died, and then they wanted to break it down to 17. Whatever. Ugh. Oh, now I need Okay. This one's going to go much smoother. We don't have an Aflock. We don't have an Ogavoker. So we have people that can actually keep themselves alive. My computer is kind of lagging. I just don't know why. And we have a Hunter. How is Hunter in this dungeon? Kind of sad how they see people playing Monk and nerf it, yeah. That is kind of a good way to put it, right? Shaman's second best healer for like 3 to 4 seasons now, yeah. I think it's just the... Oh, yeah. I read that. They got my dragons too, I know, right? But y'all are getting some cool changes. Are y'all getting those cool changes now where like they're changing temporal anomaly? Or is that in 10.0.7? I'm confused. I meant the preservation of Evokers in that one. Oh yeah, I figured. I do agree with you on the monk stuff. Yeah, it's so obvious too. What's up, Isasu? Says, hey man, I've been enjoying the YouTube videos, but your keyboard sounds have been too damn loud. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I slam my buttons, man. I don't know. I'm just too swole. I don't know what to say. My thumb is way too strong. We can let's have more aggressive filters put on the microphone. See if that helps. Edit filters. Okay, how is this? If I click, can y'all hear the clicking? Is that worse or better? We're gonna do this.
I need a target. I don't have a target. I need a target.
Is that clicking worse or better? Isasu. Poop. Boy. Let's point and laugh at him. It's about the same. Okay. So it's so hard to like fix your mic to not pick up things. I just have a loud keyboard or a loud mouse. I need to get another mouse. Like my mouse is so loud. Which mouse do you use? It's the Razer, of course. It's Razer Trinity, I think. Noise gate, maybe. Okay, how about now? I'm gonna close. I'm changing the open threshold. Okay, try now. Is it as loud when I talk? Can you hear it as bad when I don't talk? I do see it still picking up. It's getting better? Okay. Let me slide that puppy up a little further. Alright, now can you still hear my voice? Now let me click. You might still hear it as I talk, just because I'm changing the range at which it'll pick up noise. Like, I see it picking up less when I don't talk. How's that? Is that better? Does it distort my voice at all? Or does it cause my voice to, like, cut out and stuff, too? Is a worry of mine. Look at everyone just standing here in line. What am I doing, dude? Get in line. This is so cute. Look at us. I don't think it was on purpose, either. We are in a perfect line. Look at the squad. I don't even know these guys. Gang, look at this. Hell yeah, we about to time this key. You think that's better? Okay. I appreciate you, helping me with a QA. It is hard to do all these things alone. I've been meaning to like sit down and just try to fix my mic. My mic just picks up way too much. I don't know, it started recently too, like semi-recently. But it just started picking up like every noise. It's not loud in my opinion. I do think it's loud too. I agree with Isasu. I think like a lot of people are fine with it. Some people are even used to it. But I've gotten a lot of messages thinking like a lot of people do think the mouse is loud. My keyboard's like fine. My keyboard is a louder keyboard, but it's like not as aggressive as my mouse. The side buttons on my mouse are just so loud. But I went to like a local store, like a local computer parts store recently, and they had this one mouse that still had the 12 side buttons, but was a lot quieter. And I kind of want to look into it and see if I like it, because I need my 12 side buttons, right?
Make your way across this quarry on your own.
Who's talking? Why is Jaina in my ear? Hello? I popped the power pot. We probably could have pulled those guys too. Those ghouls. Can I save my cooldowns? Looks like it, dude. Our funnel damage is so good. Look at that, dude. Warlock, Shadow Priest. Well, specifically Demonology Warlock. Shadow Priest is so good. How is it now? Now that we're in a key, how is the clicking? Is it better? But I'm a big button masher, I'll admit. Like, I press my buttons multiple times to make sure they click at the first possible moment, you know. Now that we're in the key, Isasu, I need your input. Okay, we're skipping that Shadebringer. Pulling this Lich, I do have all my cooldowns still because we were lusted. I power potted that first pull. Nether Burst, I'm just keeping my eye on that Nether Burst for my stun. Who did he pick up? The Warlock. It's better for sure. Okay, I am pressing my buttons a little. I'm like more conscious about it, but I'm sure once we get further into the key and I've already forgotten, you'll be able to hear it plenty. Okay, I am gonna slam some damage. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of a combination of somewhere along. Ooh, can't have that. Somewhere along the way, my filters just broke on my microphone, so they just stopped working. What is destroying our tank? Jesus. And at the same time, I do just have an aggressive mouse. But I think making a noise gate is the play. I'll have to listen back to the stream and see how it sounded. Because, you know, I know you guys can hear it and be like, oh yeah, that sounds better and stuff. And I agree with you. Like, I value that a lot. But, you know, I also listen to my voice all the time in, like, playbacks and while editing and stuff. So I kind of know, like, what my mic sounds like and the goal and stuff. I like the clicking. Is it just me? See, that's kind of also why why I haven't invested in another mouse before, is because there have been a lot of people say that they like the clicking. Here's the thing. I like the clicking too. I'm someone who, like, if someone had the same mouse as me, I'd be like, oh, that's nice, you know? But I do think it's gotten very aggressive lately, and I think it's literally just because, like, I think my software had an update, my editing software. No, my recording software, and it, like, deleted all my filters that I had set on my mic, so I do just think it's a little bit more aggressive than I would like, you know what I mean? But I do agree. I think a lot of people like the clicking, and I think it is kind of like soothing sometimes, especially like when we're having like a chill stream instead of like a hardcore push key stream. It is kind of just nice to like hear some clicking every now and then, but not like how you are hearing it. I fully understand where you guys are coming from, both sides. I just pressed para and nothing happened, so that's not good. Big spin. Gonna jump over here. So this comp is so cool. We have Mistweaver Brewmaster, which, you know, I guess that's kind of par for the course at this point, for us at least, for us Mistweavers. Okay, so we paired the Cadaver. That pair's gonna last a minute. I'm gonna try to keep my eyes on it, and if I need to go back over there, I can pair the guy. Again, see, it's already a third of the way done. Our tank's probably gonna keep an eye on it too. But we do just need this Necrolite to die, and she's already... The para is getting outpaced by the Necrolight's health. How about this? For the next frontal, I'm going to roll over there and repair the guy. Very clutch. Why is his para breaking? Or why is our para breaking? We just need this Necrolight to die, though. It's kind of all we need. I think the priest got thrown off by me rolling, like both monks rolling in their direction at the same time. That was pretty funny. But do we have Shadow Priest, Survival Hunter? Like, this is the comp. I'm telling you, this is the truth. We're about to break the meta with this key. You know, Unholy Death Knight, Augmentation Evoker, who? Who? Resto Druid, who? You guys thought Resto Druid was broken? Pair me with a Shadow Priest. I dare you. Unstoppable. Terrifying. I'm gonna have to like cocoon the tank here. He is kind of stressing me out on this pool, but this is a pretty aggressive pool, I'm not gonna lie. I could revival here too, but I plan on conduiting as we enter in this Lich's big scary phase. I'm gonna cocoon the tank here. I got a little bit of lag there. I chose to try to revival first when I should have just sent conduit, and we lost the priest because of it. I think there were other factors involved, but if I would have just sent the conduit and not even thought about it, we would have been fine there. Oh, that's so bad. It's a risky pool. I still think we're a minute ahead on time of where we were before. I looked up at the clock at this exact point. Last time we had 21 minutes, so we're doing a little bit better. But man, I just let a death slip through, and that is very annoying. Kind of a waste of a defensive, but I don't really care, to be honest. It'll be up in time before I need it. God, I'm starting to lag a bit. What is this? I feel like since I've been looking up computer parts to like upgrade a part of my computer, I think my computer's catching on. Oh, run, priest! My computer's catching on, and it's like, oh, so you want to replace me? Fine, I'll start lagging. I wasn't lagging before, but now it will. Yeah, we need to kill the Great Blade, don't we? I think our lust timers are thrown off again. We're only gonna get 2 more lusts here. I think that's fine, right? We can time this key with 2 lusts at this point.
You bring Carver something good to eat. We'll save for snack for later. You need more. Now.
Just gonna spin here. Might be enough. I don't know. Nikolai's about to die though. That got hella awkward.
We'll save for snack for later. Frostbite!
What is this lag, man? Do y'all see it? I'm sure you guys. If I see it, I know you guys see it.
Bones will freeze!
Good mass spell from the priest.
We'll save for snack for later. Frostbite! You need more. Now, your bones.
Like, yeah, I was about to say, I feel like survival's like a big single target spec now, right? Yeah, looking at the stats, it appears so.
We'll save for snack for later. Frostbite! You need more. Now, your bones
Not enough mana.
will freeze. We'll save for snack for later.
Die, boss, die!
Frostbite! You need more.
Very nice. Okay.
Giant
What is this lag, dude? I don't know what it is.
It's
crazy.
Shame.
What about NVIDIA Broadcast that uses AI to cancel out non-voices? It makes your, like, anything like that, like I know there's a lot of like podcast softwares too. Anything that's like that makes you sound like you don't sound like yourself. And the reason why I know that, like, it literally like just takes it takes what you said, scripts it, finds one of their AI voices that sounds like your voice, and then just remakes the video in that AI voice. The only reason why I know that is because a while back I accidentally recorded a video and it picked up my mic twice, and I was like, well, crap, the video's ruined. So I was like looking up different ways that I could do it without having to re-record the video, and they were like, use this like AI software to fix the voice. You know, it's this podcast software. People use it so they can like make podcasts downtown. Goodness. And I used it, and it made me wait like an hour so it could do its little magic or whatever. And then I clicked on it, and I was like, okay, it's gonna make me sound so good. It did not sound like me at all. At all. I even contemplated uploading the video anyway, so I was like, no, people would know that is not my voice. So yeah, those things are very like heavy AI. You know what I mean? Dude, I can't even turn my character without like freeze framing. Yeah, we have 2 ranged DPS. Would love one of them to do that. The nether burst is getting awfully close. $14 First bolt kick me, says the priest. Okay, good comms, good comms. Okay, it appears I am out of mana food. I do have mana tea. Oh god, we're skipping. Oh no. We do have a mind soothe to make it more safe, but oh god, I have a very rough history with that skip.
Legs are in short supply. Thanks for your contribution.
I'm out of range.
Okay, we pulled that. I hope that was on purpose. Oh, this is such a bad time to lag in the key, though. I'm not gonna lie. I am stressing. I'm not even gonna look at the Death Bolt cast. There's nothing I can do, so just don't even think about it. Wait. Wait. It's aimed at me. Think about it. Okay, we're good. It heard me. They're listening. Yeah, I have Conduit for the next big burst after this. I do like that we pulled those guys because it just makes this fight a little safer. It gives us more room to work with. It does make there need to be more tank healing.
Get that one! I changed my mind. Go get that one instead.
It does give me some stuff to spin off of, though. If I get those Dance of Chizu procs at the right time, it could be very good.
The dangerous one is over there. Ooh. Enough moving around. Hold still.
Did he clip the beam? That's made up. I don't believe that. And then the Warlock died. What did the Warlock die to? Hey, what is this curse? What did I do? Did I, like, steal some pendant of some, like, ancient mummy or something?
Lasted a little longer.
Ah! Oh, God! Why am I cursed? Why am I cursed? I love how it's, like, so dark in here now. Oh, God. Dude, your stream is so chill and not toxic, so fresh to watch. On WoW players, keep it up. I appreciate you, Angaraya. Angaraya. I appreciate you. The Warlock says, my bad was staring at defensives. What is this, dude? Oh, man. It is. We are so cursed. But hey, we got some IO today. I can't complain. Like, I literally, like, the keys that we bricked, were so tragic. Like, legitimately so tragic. Like, all was going so well. And then, bam, the world blows up. You know what I mean? Like, super tragic. But, I don't know. We got some IO. We take that. It's not toxic enough. I need more. The duality of man. We have Anger Aya saying, dude, your stream's so chill. Keep it up. Then we have Brother Bear saying, be more toxic. Do it. Do it. Send a message. I mean, I don't know. That was just a very annoying way to die. We had one DPS just run into the beam. The Warlock didn't realize he was dead, so he didn't B-res him. But then the Death Bolt kept going off. So, like, it's just, I don't know, man. Like, what, in my position, what could I, the healer, have done in that situation? Nothing. There's no way I can prevent that. Crazy. I can't rock my own allies away from the beam. Can't kick Death Bolt. So then what, you know? But anyways, guys, hey, that's my guildie. I just randomly walked up to my guildie up here. What's up, Santa? What's up? Let me... Just randomly flew up here and have a guildie up here. But guys, I appreciate you so much. Hey, Isasu, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for helping me fix that up. Clicking is much better. Just compare the clicking to the AA and M+ key with Yoda from 1 week and it's 9 day. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. I'll definitely listen back and see if it sounds... If there's anything that I can do to even improve it further beyond that. I don't think there's much to be done. I think the curse is from the channel, so they'd have to be interrupted. Yeah. No. I mean, like, I am cursed. Not my in-game character. I am cursed to just brick every key in tragic ways. But guys, I'm gonna go spend at least a little bit talking to my wife, asking her about how her day went. She is like in the peak of her busiest part of the year, so gotta hang out with her when I don't get much time to right now, so spending every minute while she's here. So Let me go ahead and raid another streamer. So make sure, I'm going to raid you guys over on Twitch. Make sure and show them some love. Ooh, yeah, our bit rate's a little bad too. I don't know what's going on with my computer, but at least we're about to upgrade it. But show this person some love. Let's see, who are we going to raid? Who are we going to raid? Let's see. Ask them how their stream's going. Ask them about the spec they're playing. Just ask them what's up. Okay, here's an HPAL. Oh, it's a PvP person. It's a PvP person, so I don't know. Shamrock. Shamrock's a guildie. Show him some love. He's probably pushing some big keys. Yeah, he's in a Myasar 19 right now. Looks like they're doing some homework keys. Let's get in there and ask him how he's doing. Ask him about Shaman, what he thinks of the new buffs coming to Shaman. What he thinks about Totemic, Shaman versus Farseer. Where did he come up with the name Shamrock? Who's his favorite guildie? You know, those kinds of questions. Alright, guys. I appreciate you so much. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Y'all were amazing. Stay awesome. Let's get in there.